Anyway, to finish my story, family was yelling at me for eating carrots and peanut butter, and then my sister's like, "Oh, have you had baby carrots and mustard?"
Yeah.
Does it have to be a baby carrot?
It has to be a baby carrot. The big ones are too spicy.
Speaking of watermelon, I'm gonna move past that. Speaking of watermelon and delicious combinations, one time I was at a wedding, and they had as an hors d'oeuvre, chunk of watermelon with a piece of smoked salmon on top, and a jalapeno on top of that, and it was the best thing I've ever tasted. It was
so weird.
So good.
I can get behind
I would
that.
try it twice.
That's fucked up.
It
Anyway.
was so good.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dungeon Party. We're talking about carrots, peanut butter, and
Wait, real quick. Have you guys seen
salmon
that
and
video of
watermelon.
the guy who tries to deep throat the pineapple?
That guy was me. No, I haven't.
How does he get it into his mouth to begin with? What do you
I said
mean?
try.
Pineapple?
There would be nothing
Like
deep
what?
about it.
He's wide.
It would just be a guy smashing. Just be a guy smashing a pineapple against his teeth.
I would say he got like a quarter.
Bummer.
A quarter of a pineapple in his mouth? Did he unhinge his jaw?
Yeah.
Like a
Have you seen
snake?
some of those people who can like unhinge their jaw?
No. That's like Orochimaru from Naruto.
Scalies.
That is-
Well, it's not Orochimaru from Naruto if they don't have another Orochimaru coming out of the unhinged jaw.
Okay,
Fair enough.
that's right. To eat the pineapple.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, welcome back. Welcome to Iron Horizon. Iron Horizons?
Yeah, there's multiple of them.
Okay. How's everybody doing?
At least one on each
Thursday.
planet.
That was the idea, at least, when I came up with the name.
Nice. How far have we strayed from your original idea?
Well, originally I was gonna DM it, and there was gonna be
So very, very,
there was
very
gonna be a
far,
train
huh?
heist in the second episode, so pretty far. But I like where we've gone, except for Thunder Ass. Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
There's been
actually,
no train heist.
I like where we've been. I don't like where we are.
Take my land. Take
Okay,
me
but
away.
you know, this is like very middle of the whole thing. If you look at the license levels, so it makes sense that right now you're at the lowest point.
Wouldn't we be at the lowest point at the lowest license level though? Math major.
No, it's like the
No,
hero's
like the
journey.
Yeah.
Please, have you read the Odyssey?
They
I
just
wish-
go to Star Wars for the hero's journey.
That's fair enough.
That's a bummer.
I mean, it's decent. It's fine. You should have watched Gladiator, obviously. The most crisp hero's journey.
Like, it was 6th grade, so I don't know that Gladiator was.
No, it would have been fine. You're gonna see it all eventually anyway, kids. Don't worry, guys. I teach 6th grade.
Guess who's watching Gladiator next week?
Hell
I feel
yeah.
like 6th grade, along with 2nd grade and another grade, are one of the top 3 worst years.
Yeah, 6th grade is a bad year. Bad year.
I think 6th grade was my favorite year of school. But
Interesting.
our 6th grade wasn't middle school yet. It was the last year of elementary school. So I think that was like a very big difference than a lot of people's 6th grades.
Yeah. I was like
And then-
thinking about it in terms of like having to teach and wrangle.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
6th grade boys they're a special group of kids.
They could beat me up.
Oh yeah. 6th graders are truly horrifying. I had one of my students, I'm a new teacher. It's day 2. This cute little girl in the front of class, she's a tiny little pixie of a human being. I was like, oh, it'll be a joy to have her amongst all these rowdy boys. Day 2, she raises her hand. She's like, Mr. Glenn, why are you in charge? And I was like, an excellent question, kid.
I had a 2nd grader when I was teaching CCD. I had a 2nd grader say, "Who are you to tell me what to do?" And
It's
I was
like-
in high.
kid, my imposter syndrome is bad enough as it is. I don't need you running around saying things like that.
I had a kid one time look me dead in the eye and said, "I'm better than you."
I've done that same thing to Richard.
Yeah, fair enough.
In his classroom, he went in one day and
Looked around. I'm better than you.
You should bring Phoenix in as a guest speaker.
Phoenix drove 10 hours to Michigan just to do that. It was wild.
Drove 10 hours back for that.
Michael, what would you be a guest speaker on in my class?
This is fun.
I teach science and history.
Science and history?
Yeah, what do you got?
I would be a guest. Would it have to be in the realm of science and history?
I would hope so.
Okay, so I think it like...
I'm a bad teacher.
So I would be an expert in scientifically proving that gay people don't exist.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And you
okay,
yourself are
okay.
a counterexample?
Excuse me?
Oh, he would know. It's like how birds don't exist.
I forgot it's Pride. No gays allowed.
Oh, yikes. We're gonna...
Let's erase one of the tags on this stream.
Yeah.
Let's just remove that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. A continuation to the Rainbow Boy story with my mom. She asked me, I'm gonna write you a pride post on Facebook and Instagram, and I said, please don't. And then we were talking some more, and then she said, I made one, but I made it covert. And I was like, what does that mean? And I looked on her Instagram, and it was a picture of flowers on her table, and the flowers were in the color scheme of a rainbow. And she said, happy, and then a rainbow. And then she tagged me in.
That was very covert of her. She really kept that under the table. Good for her.
I was like, wow.
What does this mean?
People are studying it to this day, trying to decipher it.
One of my absolute favorite mom stories, when I was an RA for a bunch of high school boys in a high school dorm, there's one boy that was very dramatic, and so naturally everyone assumed. And when you're like a freshman or sophomore, sometimes you're not sure yet.
Sure.
So I wasn't trying to be labeling anyone before they were ready, but his answer was always, no, I'm not. I'm very straight, actually. I just like theater. And at one point, his mom, over the summer, made a big, long post about whoever her son chooses to love, however he chooses to be, he's her son, and she loves him. First post is something like, Mom, this is really sweet. I'm not gay. It was incredible.
Like, thank you for the support if I was.
Yeah, the support really means a lot, but I don't need it.
Winfield, does that remind you of a story that you caused me to experience our junior year of college? I'll give you a hint. You posted a picture of Alvin and the Chipmunks War as my cover photo on Facebook.
Yeah. You deserve that one, though.
So I get a call from my grandma afterwards, and she just started talking to me. I was like, hey, Grandma. And she started talking to me how proud she was of me and how brave I am and blah, 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 blah. And she thought I was coming out as a vor enthusiast, and she just wanted to know she supported me. And I was like, thank you so much, but that was just my friend.
It's very nice of her.
I know.
Great. Well, that was, hey.
I'm impressed by your grandma.
I am too. And that was Iron
shout out
Rising.
to your grandma in the chat. Is your grandma in this chat right now?
Yeah, Heaven has the best dial-up.
Yeah, if this stream doesn't exist in Heaven, I don't want to be there.
Oh,
you heard it here first.
It can't be called Paradise without this stream.
You heard it here, folks. First of all,
I'm an ordained minister, everybody.
Canonically, God.
This stream is in heaven.
On the seventh day, you think he created. On the seventh day, you think he rested? No, God doesn't rest. He made dungeon party.
Oh God, that's a lot of pressure. Maybe we should play Mechs now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
all
we
right,
should
fine,
smash
I guess
our
we can
robots
take
against other robots.
Like Michael Bay.
Like Michael Bay.
Just like Michael
Just
Bay.
like
This episode's probably gonna have a lot of Michael Bay. So
Wait, doesn't
get
that
ready.
doesn't that make you Michael Bay since you're the director?
Yeah. Who's Shia?
I'm not really like director. I'm more of like the not the director. I just can't think of.
I'm not the director. I'm more like
Hey,
the
you did.
not director.
You did such a good. Yo, luckily this isn't live, so we can take that again. Just run it
Okay,
again,
right.
please.
Yeah, let me
We'll
back.
cut that one out in post.
I'm not the director. I'm not the producer. I'm like the
Producer.
the stage manager of theater. What's the stage man? Not of theater, but of film. What's the stage manager of film?
PA.
Yeah.
Production assistant. It's a PA.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm the
DP?
set staging
Are you
crew,
the, Are you the director of photography?
I don't know.
That's
what
me.
Are you
Actually. I think I'm the DP on this situation because I'm the one
Are you the-
broadcasting it.
Yeah, deep
Then
because you're
I'm-
all hyped up and ready to go.
Get the fuck out of here! I'm canceling this stream, dude. We've been live for 35 minutes and nothing has happened.
All right, fine. We'll make something happen right now. Last week on Iron Horizon.
It's bad time.
So the group woke up on a mirror smoke mercenary ship. Wrench and Livewire met Thunderrat, an old affiliate of Livewire. Thunderrat told them that they scooped them out of jackal hands and brought... Okay, well, I can't type because I wrote and brought, saved, Jaeger, and Sterilizer. Good. You know what I mean. But they had to give Jaeger and Sterilizer a little something to keep their blood pumping.
You wrote that down, didn't you? You wrote that in your notes, didn't you?
I did write asterisk winky face asterisk. So the something pumping was spur of the moment. Eventually, the other two woke
That's
up.
improv, baby.
Hey, I was in improv club in high school. Eventually, the other two woke up and they recovered enough to move around, and the group gathered up and they chatted with Thunderrat to discuss their next moves. Yeah, it was bad times. Everybody hated Thunderrat.
All my homies.
Thunderrat invoked Jaeger's anger, causing Jaeger to lash out, and in response, Thunderrat revealed that they did something to Jaeger and Sterilizer to control them, causing Jaeger to lash out uncontrollably and attack Wrench. The group agreed to Thunderrat's plan. They would go back to Nivapra, fight their way out of a pirate stronghold, to make it look like that they weren't working with Thunderrat and the mercenaries, that they would make it look like they just got captured and escaped. There was an additional part of the deal. If they were to rescue and bring back one of Thunderrat's friends, Thunderrat would repay the favor and let the party know where Dynamite is. They agreed. You fought your way through this jackal base and extracted the prisoner, who turned out to be Coyote, Livewire's old boss. You didn't speak much to Coyote along the way, but at the end of the session, you were approaching the base camp on Nivapra.
Dude, $10. $10. Dynamite's fine. That's where she is. Fuck you.
Ooh.
That is where we're going to pick up with this session. So, you've been traveling across the surface of Nivapra for the better part of a day now. Several hours have passed, during which time, every now and then, Coyote speaks up and says something here or there. He tends to mumble to himself a lot. Kind of a strange fellow, the type of person who it's uncomfortable to be in the same space with for too long, which unfortunately for Jaeger, he is sharing the cabin space with you and your mech.
Yeah, I'm so drunk at this point, it's fine.
Alright. As you approach the base camp, you see that they have done much to repair the camp since the jackal attack on the day you were last here. As you approach, you're stopped by a couple soldiers who at first think that you might be jackals. Quickly, they realize who you are, and they say that they're going to go fetch the captain. They're glad to see you alive. But for a moment, you have about a minute of peace and safety once again back in the main camp on Nivagra. To the best of your knowledge, it's been probably about 12 days since you've been here last.
Yo, bros, so when the captain comes and there's this other guy with me, what's our story about that? Because aren't we supposed to be kind of on the DL about who this guy is and all that?
Well, he was just another prisoner, I guess, right?
You cut in and out a lot.
I sure saw my green flashing. He was just another prisoner, right? Like, that's the story? We all escaped together?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. That's fine. Any additions from the peanut gallery? And I look over at the guy next to me. I look over at Coyote.
He says to you, not over the comm system, but just to you. I don't know. Can I borrow your ComCon unit? I haven't really had a chance to chat with any of my friends, so...
Wants to go on AIM.
Wants to try
OK
Cupid profile.
You got a game
yeah.
phone?
Well, bro, sit tight. We'll let you get in touch with Pikachu. Once we get from him what he promised us. Yeah, just sit tight till then.
Kicks his feet up on your chair on the I guess on the seat in front of him. He's like, "All right, I'll wait. Gonna go for some Farmville, I guess, but whatever." Rolls his eyes.
Bro, like I'm gonna be honest with you. If you mention Farmville in earshot of the other two, not Wrench, but the other two, I can't guarantee that they won't kill you. So like, I'm just letting you know, like, chill with me. They've had some Farmville related trauma recently.
He leans forward, like putting his elbows up on the chair in front of him, and he just says to you, "Who do you think taught Jenna everything she knows about Farmville?"
Look, honestly, you said that like it was a flex, but it's a dumb game and I don't care about it. Like maybe to the other two that'd be a good flex. But I don't. You were a prisoner to pirates and we rescued you, so your Farmville skill is not impressing me right now. That's all I'm gonna say. You should drink another beer. I hand him a beer.
All right. He takes it and he drinks it, unfazed by what you say, sort of leaning back and killing time. Anything else you guys want to do before speaking to Captain Canopy?
Just generally have a bad time is what I'm gonna do.
Okay, cool.
Just stand in silence.
Yeah,
because you're just sitting on top of my mech right now, aren't you?
yeah, I'm assuming I don't have time to go reprint my whole mech before we talk to him.
Yeah, not yet, no. Okay, so eventually Captain Canopy comes up and he invites you all back to like the main central command post of this camp. And the four of you gather in there. Are you bringing Coyote with you?
I'm not leaving him in my mech.
We can leave him outside the mechs.
I don't trust.
Post him somewhere in the camps.
Yeah, I don't want to let him out of my sight.
Okay. So the five of you all gather up in the main room. It's the five of you and Canopy, so I guess a total of 6 of you. Canopy starts the discussion with, "You don't know how relieved I am to see you all alive."
Yeah, I mean, it's better than being dead. Marginally.
Marginally? What happened? We lost you. I thought you were gone.
Well, they overran
Rope
us.
3, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Where did they take you? What do you remember? What do they want? Why? What do you know? And who's this guy? I'm Coyote.
Hey, nobody said you could talk. So...
Is he like a prisoner of yours?
He was a prisoner with us, and he's kind of... I don't know, like, I just don't like the sound of his voice a whole lot. You get how it is. And it's been a rough couple of days.
He says aside to you, Wrench. Has he been drinking a lot?
Yeah, it's been a really rough go recently. He's a little drunk, but listen, I've never seen anyone function more effectively while drunk than Baxton.
Look. I'm always a little drunk. Right now I'm a lot drunk.
Yeah.
But they don't call them functioning alcoholics for nothing. Where was I? Yes, we were prisoners. We were in cells. It wasn't great. We broke out. There's this guy who's also a prisoner. We were like, sure, we'll save him on the way. We got our mechs back. We got out of there. Jenna's mech got blown to hell, but we managed to get out still. And here we are. Have you heard from Dynamite?
No.
Okay. Any other questions?
Well, ever since you were taken, Jackals just left. Jackal activity across the planet dropped. I don't know if it was you or Dynamite or what they were after, but it seems like they found it and left. But I wonder if that's going to change that you broke out. Is there any reason why they would be after you?
We told you about what happened down below, right? With the NHPs?
Oh.
The one that survived. Yeah, we didn't tell them everything, but we told them some stuff.
Holly.
The one that survived seems to have allied itself with the Jackals, and it doesn't like us very much. Well, maybe the other one survived too. We don't really know.
Have you heard anything about our ship? Have you seen the big spoon around? Have you tried to track it?
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry, my hand's been pretty full just trying to rebuild here and get things back under control.
That's understandable, sir.
In the meantime, I can give you a ship. I mean, probably won't be as nice as your own.
It was what was on the ship that we wanted.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
I'm afraid not.
Okay, cool.
Listen, if it's you that the Jackals are after, you have to get out of here. You have to make your way towards the center of the solar system, where there's, where there's too much police presence. The Jackals won't fly close to the sun.
Very unlike Icarus in that regard.
Yeah.
I had a lot of time in jail to read up on the classics.
Yeah, he's been like this, just quoting. I don't know who the Greeks are, but he won't shut up about them.
I don't know either. We lost that bit of information in the Fall of Earth, but they wrote some shit, I guess.
They also wrote nya.
They did do that, yeah. Socrates himself actually invented cat girls, so it's a pretty big deal.
So yeah, come on, like, who's Thea, Vuthurth? Either of those planets would be fine.
Yeah.
Not a fan of cat girls, Canopy?
Who's not a fan of cat girls?
I mean, like, yeah, they're fine. I like them as much as the next guy. Sure.
We all love cat girls. That's a common trait among people who live in this universe.
They're Sarahs of a bygone age.
They sure
When
are.
when the whole collective work of anime is what survives, you know the anime that makes it is gonna be skewed cat girl. Anyway,
The Bible is that harem anime of like girls based off of sodas.
I mean, yeah, back in the dead religious gospel of magical girls versus cat girls were the angelic figures of our history. So, it's been a rough couple of days, Canopy.
Maybe you should all get over to the hospital and get a rest and take a break.
Nope, I don't think we actually can do that. We've got work to do. Hey, you know, you. Wrench, thank you. Can you take our newly found friend here out and get all of us some drinks? Water for those that want them. Liquor for those that want them. Can you do that really quick?
Yeah, I can. Just me?
All right, No, you and Coyote. If you could run and grab us some drinks.
The rest yeah, okay.
Oh, anyone else can go. I just need to sit down.
I'll grab a drink.
But I need a drink.
Oh, so you just want me to go get drinks? Okay, yeah, I'll go
empty?
grab some drinks. I just wanted to say before I leave to grab drinks, I suppose, if you get any information about an NHP named Remington, Dynamite, or our ship, let us know. We'll get out of your hair. We don't want to make this any more difficult for you, but like if you need anything, I mean, yeah.
I think it's the least I can do.
It's the least we can do to help you out if you need help. I feel like we've sort of mucked things up here a little bit. Anyway, come on, asshole. And I elbow Coyote in the ribs and walk out.
Okay. He follows you out. He stops at the door for a moment, and he says, turning his head back into the room, Jenna, would you care to join us?
Might as well. And I'll follow them.
Okay.
You guys are bringing drinks back here, though, right? Because I'm about to sit down.
No, I'm going to bring drinks back. That's the plan. But more
Okay,
hands, more
all right.
drinks to be held.
Don't get lost.
Yep.
Okay, as they leave the room, I turn to Canopy, and I say, Canopy, there's a reason that I'm as drunk as I am. The worse my body control, the better at this point. I'm going to stay pretty drunk for as long as I can. The two of us have been chipped by a group that has history with Jenna. They can turn us into kill mode at the flip of a switch. We don't know what all they're able to do. We can't go to the med bay right now. We don't know what that will mean. It's embedded deep in our brain stems. Do you guys have... If we rescued this guy, they told us they'd tell us something about where Dynamite is. So we need to follow through with that at least. Do you have medics here that would be able to take the chips out? Or do we need to go somewhere else?
I'm sorry, who's they?
It doesn't matter.
Alright. I don't know much about that technology, so I don't know what it would take, to be honest. I've heard of them, called a NIC card, a Neural Impulse Control card. I've heard horror stories about those things. They're used to blackmail, take control of people.
Yeah, this isn't new information to me, surprisingly. Do you think we can deal with it here? If not, what planet has the best hospitals? Where do we go?
Well, the planet with the best hospitals would be Vuthurth, the capital planet.
Okay.
That'd be your best bet.
All right, we didn't have this conversation. Are we clear?
All right. While we're speaking off the record, there's something I'd like to ask you.
Okay. I'm pretty drunk at this point. Don't take advantage of me. Verbally, that is.
How's Yandrew doing?
Why do you ask?
Yandrew was a student of mine.
Rough? Like the rest of us? Not chipped? But doing rough? Did you notice something that you want to talk about?
No, it just seems like you're all in a rough place. So of course I'd be worried. That's alright, they'll be getting back soon. The rest of you, as you're walking, the coyote speaks up. You walk in silence for a little bit before he finally speaks up. And he says, sort of out loud, you know, Jenna, after that one job, the one. The rest of us went to jail for a while. And it was that one decision to leave you behind. In a way, spared you. Someone like you, I don't know how well you'd do in jail.
Forgive me if I'm not incredibly grateful for the generous decision you made.
Well. I mean, look at you now. Looks like you had a fine crew here. A couple of, real brigands, these ones.
Well, we saved your sorry ass.
What is this, a Requiem base? Wow, moving up, are we?
What are you getting at?
No, I think it's funny is all. Anyway, where are we going? Grab some drinks? Does anyone know where they have drinks here in this little camp?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
So, there.
Got him.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a really good burn I was gonna say in the middle of that, but I didn't want to interrupt Jenna. So maybe I'll just tell it to you later and we can laugh about it.
No, I want to hear it. Come on, let me hear it.
It's not for you, man.
But you said it was good. Hey, look, I like a good burn as much as the next guy.
Okay.
Is it
Sorry.
aimed at me?
Hey, Jenna.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the 1920s? Because all I see around here are gas lights. So.
I don't know what a gaslight is, but alright.
I don't know what the 1920s are.
Charming.
Your heart's in the right place.
This guy's real great.
Hey, that was another one. You're on fire, kid.
You're gonna be on fire if you don't stop addressing me.
Oh, 3 in a row!
I'm for real about this, though. I can set
Set me on
set you
fire.
on fire. It's a thing I am capable of doing, and I've always
In
wanted
front
to
of all
try.
these soldiers. Okay, come on. I'll lay down. I'll make it easy. I won't even fight back.
Maybe it was generous of him for him to leave me on that planet.
At least you wouldn't have to interact with them.
It's the thinking.
Anyway, can I borrow one of your CompCon units?
No.
No.
I would love to send a message back to the people I'm working with and, get you that reward.
You know what? I'll print you your own little CompCon unit. How's that sound? I don't trust you in our shit.
Okay, sure.
Real
Great.
special,
Let's do it
just
right
for
now.
you. It's gonna take some time. We're gonna get some drinks first. Beggars
All right,
can't
let's
be
go.
choosers, Mr. Prisoner. How'd they even catch you in the first place? Well,
I was a bad spy.
First, you abandon Livewire, and then you go to jail, and then you get caught by the jackals. You're visibly not very good at your job, friend.
Well, I mean, it's a matter of perspective.
From my perspective, it looks like you're ass at this.
I maybe. But can't blame me for trying. Let's get some drinks.
Alright.
You make your way back with some water and some simple space spirits. Stepping back into the room and rejoining Wells, Braxton, and Canopy.
We got drinks. Here you go.
Oh, all right. What'd you get me?
Space vodka.
Okay,
We're
question.
splitting that.
Is there vodka that's not space vodka?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the Mud People's vodka.
Well, yeah, the Mud People have that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
this vodka was brewed on a space station, so its whole branding is like space vodka brewed in zero gravity conditions. So.
The O in vodka is a 0.
Yeah, it's got that. I don't know if you'd ever had it before, but it could be good.
Canopy steps out of the room and he's like, well, I have a lot of work to get back to. You'll have a ship ready in a couple of hours. Good luck.
I'll take a
Steps
shot.
out.
I'm gonna follow him after a couple of seconds. Just sort of quietly excuse myself from the room and try to catch up with.
Well, the rest of us are just taking shots. Wells, how does your body handle alcohol?
I don't know. I haven't had it in 60 years.
Since you were 9?
Since he was 9. 9 was the last time he had a drink.
He quit drinking when he was 9 when he realized it was a problem.
Okay, so you catch up to Captain Canopy.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh. Yes, how can I help you?
So, just want to clarify that Requiem is working with Union at the moment, and Union's laws apply in the system, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, if I were to tell you something that in under former governances would be considered illegal but isn't right now, will I be held to the former law or the current one?
He looks at you for a moment before answering. It's my responsibility to uphold the law, the current law,
Okay.
in any form that may be. He steps forward and puts a hand on your shoulder and looks you dead in the eye and says, "You've had a long couple of weeks. Get some rest and get out of here." Stepping back, you're dismissed, soldier. Turning and walking away.
I'm gonna quietly, but not so quiet he can't hear me, say, "You can't blame yourself for what happened to him."
Are you trying to make it so you can hear it?
Yeah.
You're not sure he hears it. There's no reaction. Nothing to tell you that he heard what you said. Walks away.
I'll just sort of stand there for a minute and look after him, and then I'll go back to the group.
All right, you return to a group that has had several shots at this point.
Oh, jeez. There's an energy and a smell in here, guys.
Passed out.
Like both good?
Well, both strong, that's for sure. Hey.
Did you print that CompCon unit yet? Because I'm waiting.
I'll get to it.
I'll go scrounging up outside. All right, I'll see you guys.
No. I'm gonna try to body block with my tiny frame.
Okay. Well, somebody want to come with me?
I'll print it
Look,
for you.
I don't
Coyote,
want to be here that much longer.
you're talking in much too full sentences. And I slide him a shot.
What? Why?
Oh,
That was
sorry about that.
mean.
That was an
I
accident.
deserve that.
I don't know if I'm more mad about you splashing Yandrew or wasting that vodka at this point.
I'm gonna print you.
But either way, he's gonna bring you. Come sit down.
Don't
Don't
worry
be. You're being so loud.
I'll literally start right now, and I pull out my handheld printer and start inputting the codes.
Okay, fine. I'm joining that guy. He goes over and he uses Wells' body as a pillow and sort of lays down, closes his eyes.
I grab his legs and I slide him off of
an
Wells.
odor problem over there.
Doesn't smell great.
It's been encased in just a constant flow of biomatter for 60 years.
Yeah. They
Look,
put him in
Wells'
the suit when he
body-
was 9 and never removed it. The day he stopped drinking, his liver failed. They slapped him in the suit.
I'm like the futuristic bubble boy.
You're the bubble man now.
Grandpa Bubble Boy.
There was when they peeled the suit off him in the hospital, it was a sound like removing duct tape. It's like peeling back.
I say, look, Coyote, my guy, Wells's body right now is if you took Jello and wrapped it around thin shards of glass. I don't know if his body can even support the weight of your head. He's a very fragile man right now. He doesn't have his suit.
Fine. I'll just lay here, or I'll sit here. Oh, goodness.
You're awfully ungrateful.
No, I've been being really mean to him the whole time, so I get it. I understand.
No, he's right. I mean, what can I say? Guilty as charged.
See, guess it. Don't defend him.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't defend me.
Okay, I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm just gonna print your comp con and not talk anymore.
That's the spirit.
I hand you Andrew a shot. Hey, that was the best. That was the best so far.
Yeah.
You're making progress.
Kept it down.
You're getting there.
Whew. And I'm gonna.
No, chase it with a champagne of beers.
Now that one I can drink. I'm gonna sip my Miller while I print a comp con for this guy.
All right. Anything else, or can we fast forward to when the comp con's finished?
Is he just sitting there staring at us the whole time?
Yeah, I mean, he's not really staring at you. He's just sort of doing his own thing.
Cool. Then I'm gonna not. I'll just print the comp con.
Okay. All right. You finish up and hand it to him. Finally, gets busy, punching in some details. You hear Thunder Rat, grainy voice come through. Well, I'll be damned! Looks like they actually got ya! Yeah. So, where can we meet up? Because between you and me, these guys kind of suck. Looks up at all of you.
We're right here.
We're right here. What am I supposed to do about this? It's you hear Thunder Rat say, alright, how about this? There's a little space station floating above the planet of Soite. Yandrew probably knows it pretty well. Dusty little place where he grew up. So,
I don't like that.
Why don't we rendezvous there?
I don't like that you know that about me, frankly.
Rendezvous there, and once we get all back together, you can tell them I'll give them the information they're waiting for.
Can I walk up and
sounds good to
snatch his
me.
comp con?
Yeah.
Snatch it. I say, look here, Pikachu.
This is gonna go bad.
You'll get this whiny little boy once we get our information. That's the order of how things are gonna go. And look, you can make me go into kill mode, but I'm gonna be hugging your boy nice and tight. So when you send me into kill mode, I'll squish his head like a grape, okay? Hey, I'm gonna puke in about 30 seconds. So I'm just going to be clear that we'll meet you where you said, but before this guy is in your sweet, delicate, loving arms, you're going to tell us what we want to know. How's that sound?
Well, it sounds like you'll have to take a gamble on that. Who do you think means more to who? Coyote to us, or dynamite to you? And he hangs up.
Look, at this point, I'm feeling pretty existentially bad, so I don't know if anyone means anything to me. So I'm willing to take that gamble.
Like, well, I mean, hey, if you want to take it, I guess. You heard the guy.
I'll take you to Bitch Town.
Yeah, well!
Hell yeah!
Well!
All right.
Oh.
Weekly leg
Yeah.
on his side.
Bitch Town. When can we go?
We'll head out as soon as we get a ship.
Look, I don't like your smug attitude, and my nihilism is at peak levels right now. So start talking like a normal person, not like a smug person, and I won't have to slap you with the back of my hand that has my extra-sized class ring on it.
He paid extra for that shit, you know.
Oh yeah, my dad paid extra for it.
He didn't even give you the choice. He just said, you're getting the big one. Look. Fine, I'll level with you. You look like you've been through a lot in the past few days, alright? Hey, so have I. We all have different ways of coping with stress and trauma. We all disassociate in different ways. I mean, look at that guy over there, gesturing at Wells.
I've been through your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your cousin,
I don't know any of those people, but
your uncle,
keep going.
your friend, that other friend.
Well, Jenna's my friend.
We're not
I don't think
friends.
that's true.
Been there, done that.
Oh, Wells.
No.
Oh.
All right, well.
You always did have a type, Jenna.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm ready to kill half the people in this building.
Wait, who?
Okay, exactly what that means.
This turned from a place I didn't want it to be to a very intriguing insight into Jenna's backstory. And I would pry if we hadn't been through so much trauma recently.
I think
We're not having this conversation.
Yeah, I think this guy was trying to give us some sage advice, and I'd like to hear it before we make fun of him about it.
I need to burn sage to get the fart smell
Wells, why don't you go to bed,
out
bud?
of that. Out of
Wells, you are on fire. Have another drink.
Immediately takes it, immediately vomits.
He might die if we give him more alcohol.
Look, I haven't seen one
Sober
person
for
ever
60
die
years.
from too much alcohol. Medicine's good enough at this point.
Yeah, we're
I
right.
could
He'll
die.
be fine.
I could die from too much of him.
No, that was
Nice.
pretty good, Wells.
Look, but you do raise a weirdly emotionally intelligent point that we've all been through a lot recently, you included, at the hands of these jackals. So fair enough. And maybe I'm a little angry because I was forced to come save you, and I'm returning you to a man that I want to do unspeakably violent things to. I'm not generally a violent person, I don't think. I'm gonna go throw up. And he goes into a corner and just throws up.
Turns 45 degrees and pukes.
I'm
Made
gonna
it more than 30 seconds.
I'm gonna die soon.
He thought he did.
Yeah, we all are, Wells.
Okay, so the
Oh, bud, it's okay. You've got wagon. No, ooh.
I haven't been alone with my thoughts for 50 years.
At least you were 19. You got to go back to those beautiful, blissful young days. I think I'm around that age, if I remember my backstory correctly. So, like, maybe we can bond over this.
I made wagon specifically to not be with my own thoughts.
Ah, bud. Why
I'm
don't
gonna.
you take a nap?
I'm gonna vomit first.
Okay.
Lying in my corner puking, I start talking to Wells through our data plating. I'm like, bro, don't worry, we don't. I'll be wagging for a bit. Or wait, he was smart at the end. I don't know if I can do that. Can I be the pirate one?
He's been a pirate. He's been a smart guy. He's been a cat girl.
Oh, ooh, woo, indeed.
He's been a carnival barker.
Oh, I feel like that one could be great.
He was a frog for 2 years.
And you preferred that over your own thoughts? Sorry, that's not what I'm here for. Hey, what's up? It's Wagon here. Come on down for thoughts. I'm an NHP.
The rest of you are just...
I would like to roll for passing out into my own vomit, please.
Okay, you can roll for passing out into your own vomit. The rest of you are just sort of watching them both die.
Things have been better.
It's not letting me roll because of game pause, but that's okay.
How about now?
Are you rolling grit?
I got no grit.
I'm gonna roll to not pass out. Can I evoke my background?
You're a champ at
Yeah.
this.
Your background of being a noble? No.
What? I was a spoiled rich kid. I was definitely in a frat.
Okay, fine.
I invoked my background. I still only got a 10.
You pass out.
Bummer.
Oh, it's been on 90% loading Foundry for this entire time.
Weird.
Oh yeah, I had to refresh to make that stop.
Okay.
Coyote.
Hmm.
I want you to be frank with me here, man.
Takes you a little while before you pass out, Wells. Jaeger passes out first, and you're alone with your thoughts for a good 10 minutes before you finally pass out. Sure. Go ahead. What do you want?
How important are you to Thunder Rat?
Well, you know, the day I was his boss. Now I think we're more co-workers. Really? Yeah, I think he's just doing me a favor by trying to get me out of there.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm really telling you all this, but...
Well, I think we've bonded through some shared trauma here. I don't like you, but I think that's pretty clear, right? But you're not the worst guy I've met recently.
Who is?
Well, there's a lot of contenders for that spot, actually. You'd be surprised. There was this Chuck E. Cheese motherfucker, and there's this robot bent on killing us, and there's your coworker. That guy sucks a little bit. I'm not too happy with Livewire at the moment, but definitely not the worst person I've ever met. I'd place her several rungs above you right now.
Who, Jenna? What'd she do?
And they sort of just gesture around. Did a big lie after yelling at me for doing a big lie?
Come on, you can't blame her for all this. She has been
No.
with our gang for years.
I don't blame her for all of it. Just
You
some.
blame her for any of it?
Yeah.
What? Jenna, how do you feel about that?
I don't need you to defend me.
I'm not defending you, I'm just trying to explore the situation in a healthy and proactive...
I
You're
don't
not-
need
you're
you
not a
to explore the
therapist.
situation for me.
We're working through it on our own way here, Coyote. Alright?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
She's teaching me how to kill people, which I feel like is a very healthy way to work through a conflict of friendship.
That's how I work through most of my conflicts.
Oh. Some things never change. Sterilizer, very bad, to answer your question. For those of you who are nauseous and puking, the smell makes you puke more. It's just... It smells like
I'm already
stinky,
unconscious.
bitter vomit in here.
We just ruined this meeting room.
Sure did. Here's a better question, Coyote. How important is Thunderette to you?
I mean, like, rolling with Thunder Rat and the Mirror Smokes. My plan for right now. I mean, it was he and the Mirror Smokes that had all the money to get us out of prison. So that was nice. Kind of have a bit of a debt now to them.
All right.
Doing some work, trying to. There's a lot of money there, though. I mean, that's pretty nice.
So you're working off a debt.
For a while.
You're working off a debt too, then.
Yeah. I mean, I could walk away, but I decided I'd rather stick around with them and see what it turns into.
From my
Maybe
experience,
work my way up the Mirror Smokes, huh? How about that?
From my experience with that guy, you think you can walk away, but that's not how it works. But anyway, hey man, who am I to say? I'm just a mechanic who doesn't know anything.
So, I think our ship's done.
Why would you know that? Is it because you're played by God?
He points at the door, and Canopy's standing in the door.
Hand over map.
Hey, I can explain what happened here, sir. You know the
looks
jackals.
around.
You know the jackals, and you know how horrific they treat people, and...
I know. Don't worry about it.
I'm really sorry about you. I can clean it up if you'd like.
Well, it'll be easy to clean with fancy nuclear vacuums. Your ship's ready.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Nods and steps out of the room.
Alright, Coyote, can you help get Braxton up?
I'm gonna take up
my pleasure.
Be gentle with him.
Steps forward and scoops up a vomit-covered Braxton.
Thanks. You got Wells?
Him and his baby hands.
Yeah, it's upsetting. Alright.
Alright.
We're off.
You walk over to a very basic, standardized ship. This is like the standard of the standard. We're talking like a bulky Dell Latitude laptop. That's like what this shit is.
I'm on the verge of tears. Not that I love
It worked.
Not that I love the big spoon. It wasn't my first choice, but this, not even fucking ISPN. Come on. What's this GMS ass fucking Requiem ship?
Yeah. Everything's so like vanilla and standardized. Yeah.
Yandrew doing a fake gag noise triggers my gag reflex again, and I puke right on Coyote.
Keeps walking. Eventually they set the two of you down who are totally inebriated. And you find yourself at the controls. Where would you like to go?
I want to first say, I mean, I don't know if Canopy just left after he gave us our ship, or if he stuck around to, like, see us off.
Nah, he left.
Nah. I would have given him a big old Requiem salute before he went.
Okay. He nods slowly, but does not return the salute.
I really didn't expect him to. Alright. Okay, gang. Hey, Coyote, can you go check out the room situation? I want to know how many rooms there are, but I'm going to need to start getting this thing operational so we can get out of here. And these two can't do that right now.
Goes and checks the rooms.
Alright, while he's gone, I'm going to say, hey, gang, I know two of you are pretty much unconscious, but through some interesting conversations I had with a very shady nurse, learned a little bit about some flash cloning and other human experimental methods happening on Cielo Castillo. And I think they might be able to take care of our, chip problem there. It'd be risky, though, on account of crime, but might be a good place to start.
Just kill me and put me in a new body.
Well, that's illegal, but an option.
I mean, it's not an option I have a problem pursuing. The first one, not killing Wells, of course.
Well, listen, the flesh is weak. Sometimes you just gotta start over.
Wait,
To be clear, that was a joke.
Flash cloning? How is Flash cloning not?
That's illegal. You can't. That technically not allowed to flash clone. In under Union's laws. I don't know how it was under. What do they call again?
Requiem.
No, the government, the Caracas. I don't know how it was under the baronies, but under Union, flash cloning is illegal. But Sala Castillo seems to be one of those places where illegal things just sort of happen, and I feel like maybe we could find somebody who could get that thing out of your neck.
Didn't we have some sort of mission that would gate us access to that planet?
A while ago we did. I don't know if we still do. Regardless.
Oh, a while ago.
I feel like our first step is we should probably go to this meetup and deliver Coyote because I am pretty nervous about Dynamite.
True. You're not flying drunk, are you?
I'm, barely drunk. I had a shot.
Okay.
I mean...
I am deeply the least drunk person of this group right now, so...
When you think about it, flying drunk isn't that bad, because there's nothing out there.
There's a lot of stuff out there. Livewire?
You can kind of just go.
No, you can't. That's not...
Hey, what is it? You gonna get hit by some space junk?
Yeah. Yes, actually.
What shield?
Wait, also, aren't you just kind of plugging in coordinates?
No, I like to manually fly it, because I always wanted to be a pilot, so... Even if I don't...
You are a pilot. You're piloting. You said you manually fly. That's what a pilot does. You're a pilot.
Yeah.
Well, I always wanted to be happy, and we sometimes just don't get it.
No, you're right. No, Wells, you're right. Sometimes we don't get what we want. But we make do with what we can, gang. Wells, we're gonna get Wagon back. Baxton, we're gonna get Dynamite back. And Livewire, we're gonna get revenge on your shitty friends. Somehow.
As long as we just make Coyote's life miserable for a little bit longer, that's fine with me.
Okay, but for now, I need you three to go to bed, okay?
Excuse me, Wrench.
You can call
You didn't.
You can call me Kellen.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was gonna say Yandrew, but then I was gonna be talking about Yandrew, and you know how we've just gotten all confused about that.
Yeah.
Kellen, you didn't mention what we need to get back for you.
Well,
Q when I talk about Yandrew.
Yeah, we'll work on that. For now, I think the priority is, getting those things out of your necks and making sure no one who's still alive becomes not alive.
Hey, you've come a long way, Kellen. I'm impressed.
Sometimes being forced with nothing but hardship and adversity for several months will do that to a person, I guess. Forged in fire and whatnot. But for now, let's stop thinking about sad stuff. Let's go to bed, and I'll get us... Well, I'll get us to my hometown, actually. We're about to go to the space station I was born and grew up on. So, that's kind of exciting.
Do you have friends or family there still I can meet?
My dad's dead. My brother's a jukebox. And
a boom box.
Sorry, a boombox. That's
less impressive. Is that better or worse?
I think that's less impressive.
Yeah,
and,
my bad. I didn't mean to...
I'm sure I have some old customers. I used to repair stuff for people on the station pretty regularly, so I'm sure there's some old customers, but I wouldn't really say friends. Yandrew and I pretty much kept to ourselves.
So there won't be a problem with them recognizing you.
They might, but at this point, who cares? It's a tiny, shitty space station above Soite. Like,
Fair enough.
speaking of Soite, that's where Blitz lives, right?
Mm-hmm. On the planet.
Yeah. I want to swing by her place, but not yet. Well, I'll send her a message later. Anyway, let's get you to bed. I'm gonna... Livewire, you're still, like, more coherent. Can you help Wells find a place to sleep?
I'll find him a bed or something.
Yeah.
Come on, Wells. I think I've actually just been holding him this whole time. I don't think I set him down.
Probably.
He's a cool 90 pounds.
I roll over to Wells and kind of just spoon him, and through our data plates, quietly saying harder, better, faster, stronger to him.
He starts crying.
Alright.
Okay.
So all you see is someone...
Why don't you just go to bed then? 3 of you.
that crying.
Of course. Oh,
Sobbing.
I'm gonna find the quarters.
if you see Coyote, send him back up here. I could use a co-pilot.
All right, you all get to bed, and you take off. Kellen with Coyote as your co-pilot.
I know the way home.
The world's worst road trip.
He's surprisingly quiet. You fly back, sort of watching out the window. Probably the first time that he's been quiet since being captured, or since you rescued him from the jackal. First time he's really stayed silent for any amount of time.
What's the problem? Rat got your tongue? Get it? Because of our mutual acquaintance?
He looks at you for just a minute, doesn't respond, goes back to looking out the window.
Alright, suit yourself.
You travel miles and miles and miles through the abyss of space. Eventually, a small dot comes into view that begins to grow bigger and bigger as you approach Soite, your home planet. You recognize this sandy yellow planet from far away. As you approach, you come around to the spot of the planet where there's a small station floating several, I guess, 1,000 miles, 100 miles? How high do things float above the...
I don't know.
Some amount of miles above the planet itself. Small station. Probably only a couple thousand people at most. Just with like how much space it covers, it's not that. I don't know, maybe even just like 1,000 really, and it's pretty spread out. It looks a lot like different platforms and different chunks all patched together, just barely able to hold itself up in the sky above the planet. You land, head into an old repair shop. As you walk in, it seems like it's been empty for some time. A layer of dust has gathered on all the shelves. Tools sit unused. Several projects started at one point, but then never finished, abandoned in the midst of their creation. And Callan, it's the same sensation when you go somewhere you spend a lot of time in. You haven't been there for some time. It's the smells, the sounds, the feeling of the air. It's all so nostalgic of a life you've left behind at this point. It feels like you're returning to a part of your past you've almost forgotten. But just by stepping back in, all these memories come back to you. Memories of home, memories of Yandrew, memories of building. The rest of you all step into this space. Feeling a bit better now. Some time has passed. You're able to sober up.
Is it enough time that my wicked hangover is gone, or I'm still...
Oh, no, you still have a hangover. Yeah.
Right.
What if we drink futuristic Pedialyte?
That will help.
Welcome.
That's what's in my body.
Always.
That's the joke.
Nice.
Pedialyte.
Wells is like, do you want some?
Wait,
Oh,
was Wells able
yeah,
to
well,
reprint
pocket-
his suit?
No, he got his suit back.
We got it back.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
He can squeeze some out like.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh,
That's terrible.
There's just nipples on the suit.
Want to suck on my armpit nipple?
Horrible. Well, guys.
I'm not. I will neither confirm or deny whether Jaeger did that while they were spooning.
Welcome to my home. It's not much, but it's where I grew up.
Yeah. How's it feel?
It's quiet.
Good quiet or bad quiet?
I think a little bit of both. I don't know.
Well-
I mean, there's 2 bedrooms. One for old Nazim and one for me and Yandrew. If you want to take a nap, we can. But you guys all just slept, so we could probably just keep going.
Well, if you need to sleep,
I'm okay.
we can handle it out here.
I mean, I think I'm fine. It hasn't been that long, has it? Bags under my eyes. Probably alright.
Well, if you say so, the sooner we get the information we need, the better.
I mean, did he tell us where we were meeting him? Like on the station? Because there's different...
That's what it sounded like to me.
Well, yeah, no, but like, where on the
Here?
station are we?
I don't know. Here?
No, I don't want that. I don't want him in.
He
I
said-
don't want him
You
here.
said you can meet outside.
Yeah, we're gonna. He doesn't get to come in here.
Hey.
All right.
Coyote, call your boy. Let's
Okay.
do this.
It's a razor.
Yeah, dude, I printed him the
Hello?
worst. I printed him the worst Comic-Con possible. Like the
It's
worst
a,
one I had.
It's a flip.
Yeah.
Flip Comic-Con.
It's a Zune.
One of those keyboards where you have to hit it 3 times to do the different letters. It's a touch
just a-
screen,
it's-
but it's still like that.
That's terrible. It's the type of touchscreen that like was one of the very old pressure touchscreens that barely works.
It's like not calibrated correctly, so he has to like sort of aim slightly to the right of everything he wants to click.
Alright, he struggles with it for the better part of 15 minutes before finally putting the call through. Calls the wrong number like 10 times.
Sorry, it's the only one I had a pattern for.
You hear Thunder Rat. Oh, so you finally arrived. Alright, we'll be down there in a couple of days. Alright, well, I mean, I guess, I've got a pretty comfortable place here, so guess I'll wait.
I snatch the CompCon. I say,
Yes.
bro, a couple of days?
Why, do you think we can just turn and get over there as soon as possible? We're in the middle of Jackal territory over here! Oh man, did they train you to think in that Lancer school?
So were we. You dropped us off on the planet. You couldn't have headed to the rendezvous location?
Oh goodness, come on, I'm working with amateurs here! Oh man! You hear him shout over to someone else in the room or the CompCon. This guy thinks we could be there like tomorrow! Tomorrow? Where's tomorrow? You just hear the sounds of like
I hang
laughter
out.
in the room. Well, it looks like we're gonna be stuck with each other for a couple of days.
Yep.
Great.
You get to sleep outside. Make yourself comfortable.
What about the garage?
Nope.
The basement?
Fine.
Yeah, second thought, I'll sleep outside.
No, you know what? The basement sounds like a better idea, now that you mention it.
Oh come on! You were just so happy to make me sleep outside a second ago. You changed your mind?
Yeah, because I realized you'd probably just leave. Though, really, what would happen if you did leave? I guess
I'd go to the bar. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
No, because, like, you're trying to get back to your friend, so you don't really have any reason to run away. Probably don't have to keep constant vigilance on you, do we?
I'd go back to the... I just want to go to the bar.
Yeah,
That's
you
so much
can,
to
you
ask
can go
for?
to the bar.
Good.
I don't want him getting picked up while we don't have eyes on him.
Yeah, that would suck. You'd lose your reward.
Well, then we'll have to make sure somebody goes to the bar with him.
Oh no!
Yeah, no, just like old times.
I doubt that's what's gonna happen, Coyote.
I have got other business to take care of. I still need to reprint a fucking mech.
I can help you with
look.
that.
Yeah, you got a whole garage here. You can build a whole bevy of mechs, I bet.
Well, it's...
I'm gonna go to the bar with you,
Alright.
and I'm gonna aim to, every night we spend here, get drunk enough that I puke on you. I'm gonna make a thing of it. I hope you're ready.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm ready.
Coyote,
We're gonna be good friends.
Coyote, don't try to swindle us, man. Just like,
Swindle you.
just play along with the game. Come to the meeting. Don't get picked up outside of it, because if you do, there's literally nothing that's gonna stop us from killing you. Nothing.
Because I'll be gone. You won't be able to kill me.
Oh! You think we can't find you? We found my fucking brother who turned into code! We can find you! I think I need to take a nap. I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fire. I hadn't seen that kind. I mean, honestly, I liked it. Honestly, it was good.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna take a nap.
That's also probably good. Anyway, I'm too sober. I'm gonna go to the bar. Coyote, you're coming with me. You're gonna go drink for drink with me. This isn't.
alright.
Oh, I expected you to. Okay. At least you're a good sport. I grab him by the collar and I walk out, dragging him to the bar.
Okay. He doesn't really resist. It seems like he's actually
I still
happy
drag
to
him.
get out. Oh, okay. You drag him. As you're sort of walking him over the bar, he on his way out, he says to you, "You know, for a second there, I really wanted to say, you know, as your friend was yelling about finding me and finding people, I was going to say some snippy comeback about, like, oh, like, finding this other person you're looking for, right? But, you know, something in that situation told me I probably better off holding my tongue. Anyway, you've been in this bar before?
You're getting to know us. That's lovely. I would have smashed your face into the ground so hard. Ooh, boy.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
your face. Ooh, you would have looked different after that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
Let's get
haven't
smashed.
been to this planet before. Let's go get a drink.
All right. You go and you have a drink. He definitely has like long periods of time where he's just very quiet. It's like hot or cold with him. Either he's really quiet, not talkative at all, or he's just sort of kind of talking the whole time about kind of nothing. Just back and forth. So as time passes on this little station above Soite, what would everyone like to do?
This is downtime activities.
As you begin to kill a couple of days, day passes, and then another day, and then another day. 10 days pass before they arrive to pick up this guy. Yeah, what would you like to do? You can do downtime if you'd like. Your resources are extremely limited. But we could do downtime, yeah.
I was inclined to say get a damn drink, but I'm actually going to do get connected, and I'm going to, over the course of this, just hang out with Coyote as much as possible and just get chummy with him and bond. And he's hiding something. I'm going to try to get it out of him and see if there's a way to get ourselves a man on the inside somehow. So I'm going to try to get connected with Coyote here. Should I roll for that now, or should I wait?
You can roll for it now. I'm just trying to find downtime and guide over here. Damn.
Can I roll charm for that?
Yeah.
Seems like a good use of it.
You can roll charm for get connected.
Can I invoke my background as a noble?
I don't think your noble background's gonna help you with getting connected with this outlaw.
All right. Oof. Bad vibes.
I'm assuming that I have enough time to reprint and everything, right? And still do a downtime? Cool.
Yep.
I guess so. Once my mech is all finished up, I am going to go get a damn drink.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
I guess,
Are you
I don't
trying
know.
to like make connections, collect gossip, forge reputation? Do you have anything in particular you're trying to do while you're getting a damn drink?
I don't know. I guess gossip. Yeah, I'm not 100% confident confident that I trust the situation, and I just want to see if anything suspicious has been happening around these parts, leading up to our arrival, or leading up to the event.
Okay.
I don't know. I can do. I don't know that I really have a skill that works with this. I guess like riding a bike.
Sure.
Oh no. Oh, that's a bad one.
These are appropriate for our downtimes so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems about par for the course at this point.
I'm gonna sort of just quietly slide back into my life before all this. And start just tinkering, making things. Maybe even like just grabbing odd mechanic jobs around, seeing if any of my old customers are still here, and just trying to fix stuff for them. Just trying to calm my nerves and remember what life was like. But also, at the same time, probably like late at night in the garage, start building a mechanical human-sized body. Not too seriously, but just because.
Okay.
Can I roll Inventor Create for that?
Yep.
Sounds about right. Yep.
Okay.
Bring it home, Wells.
I didn't expect my 9 to be the
resounding
highest
success.
roll.
we're having a bad time.
Yeah. Wells is gonna go on Reddit. He's gonna go on 4chan. He's gonna go on all the deep dark sites, underground sites he knows, and he's looking.
The Webkins forum.
No, not even Webkins. He's going on Neopets.
Neopets.
He's going on old AOL chat rooms.
Let's log on to Club Penguin.
He's on the City of Heroes and Villains private server, asking around. He's on Adventure Quest. Looking
Oh,
for
Adventure
Hestia.
Quest. That would
Oh
bring
my-
me back.
www.battlon.com.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oh.
you just unlocked a core memory.
Chaboy was a guardian. Just saying.
Oh, I think I played before they had classes like that.
Yeah, and then there was the second one they made called Dragon Fable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dragon Fable. No, I was on the original Dragon Quest. Guardian was like the paid membership. I paid a single $15 thing. I begged my father, and then like 5 years later, it became like a monthly thing. But I was grandfathered in.
Yeah, I remember learning how to use cheat engine just to get infinite money in those games, and that was the start of loving modding.
I remember playing those games at the public library because I didn't have a computer with internet, and I was too young to be in the adult library section, and in the kids section you weren't allowed to play violent games, and I wasn't allowed to play that or RuneScape because there were swords and shields, and thus they were violent games.
I'd say RuneScape's pretty violent.
I hope that librarian. I wish only the best for that librarian. It was gonna get dark for a second.
I was a necromancer in Adventure Quest, which was a high level class. You had to be a top level wizard and then do the necromancer quests. That was very powerful.
Oh goodness.
My name was
All
Lord George. My name was Lord George because I shared the account with my friend George.
Nice.
Can I?
What are you rolling?
Hacker background. I'm
sure.
rolling. Let's see. I feel like a couple could work. I have word on the street. I have hacker fix. I have investigate.
Yeah, but what downtime activity are you doing?
Oh yeah, I forgot their specific thing.
Want to do like
the getting information one is
get information.
Gather information is one.
Yeah, that one I think.
If you're trying to like connect people on, well, are you looking for specific information, or are you just?
I'm trying to find them. I'm trying to find them. And
find who?
Find the jackals who have the NHP and wagon. And
stuff. You're trying to find the ship. And...
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Would that be gather information or make connections?
Mm-hmm. First one, gather information.
Okay. Would that be word on the street?
Yeah, that could work. Yeah.
Could I invoke my background?
Sure.
You know what? Thanks, Phoenix. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, dice don't matter. So, like,
I'm gonna
it's not gonna be good.
Function.
Whoa!
Did I re-roll?
Boy.
Don't.
Wait. Yes. Reroll. Do it.
Wait. Did you?
I'm gonna
getting
re-roll.
Don't do that. Oh.
We're getting that 20, baby.
I'm gonna reroll.
No, I'm gonna re-roll.
All right.
Wells is trying to make this new NHP work, and maybe it won't.
Ooh.
Hey, the NHP is not working out.
Not working out great now.
No.
Hey, it brought your roll down to a 4, which is more in line with what we're supposed to be getting right now.
Exactly.
Okay, so in the couple of days that pass, you all sort of kill the time doing something. Wells, you begin to go back online and go back through different chat rooms, looking for information. They sort of lead about where your where Big Spoon and your the ship and everything on it have gone. And see, you leave clear evidence of your rummaging, or you have to dispatch someone or implicate someone innocent to avoid attention. So someone tells you, you hear on a forum, that somebody has seen a fancy red cruiser stationed at one of the floating islands of Lotun, which is the large gaseous planet where one of the moons, one of the moons is Cielo Castillo, which is the gambling haven. But on the planet itself, there's plenty of like these floating vaults and capsules and small islands drifting through the atmosphere. Someone says that your ship has been sighted on one of those. You try to dig in and get a little more information, and as you're asking around on these forums and chat rooms, somebody responds to you and says, why does somebody on a rinky-dink little station outside of Soite want to know about this ship? Question mark, is there something valuable on board? And how do you want to respond? Keep in mind your response has to either there's going to be clear evidence that you're rummaging for it, that there's something valuable you're looking for, or you're going to have to just implicate somebody else or dispatch somebody else.
It's government property. I'm gonna implicate the governmental figures, that the governmental structure that we just worked for.
Okay.
Oh well, never change.
Cool. So, and that's pretty much the extent of your chatting, but you've got a direction, you've got a heading, you've got some clues to follow up on. Alright, so Jaeger, you try to get connected with Coyote. It's the same all week. Basically, sometimes he's very talkative, sometimes he's not talkative at all. And pretty much at the end of the week, he says to you, well, hey, I can appreciate what you're doing, trying to be nice, and get to know me so that I can tell that Thunder Rat and those other boys got you by the balls. You and your friend, or thing they got in you. So I understand, but listen, you're approaching this from the wrong angle. Better to go through him, do what he likes, and then, if you ask me, that's the best way to get what you want. Sorry, kid. And that's about the extent of your get connected.
Cool.
Livewire. Gotta get a damn drink. You overdo it a little bit.
Yep.
You have a good time either way, but one of the mornings you're gonna wake up on a street, on like the sidewalk.
The same thing happened our first session.
I think so. You wake up with only one remaining. Your dignity, all of the possessions, or your memory. Which one? I think this is how you lost the house, whatever house that was, their special spirits. That's how you lost that stuff.
Yeah.
You lost it. Yeah. So, what would you like to...
Sorry, it was my dignity, all of my possessions, or... what was
your
the third
memory.
one? I'll say I keep my... I'll keep my possessions this time. No more dignity. No more memory.
Okay.
Seems about right.
You find that several times throughout the rest of your stay, as you go to the bar, people are chuckling and laughing at you for something funny that you're not sure what you did.
That seems about right.
The first time in your life, you hear some people sitting at the bar refer to you as you walk by as that wild redhead.
Oh no.
And finally, Kellen. As you try to get busy and get back to work on your projects, it's hard. You find yourself distracted and lost in thought many times throughout the week. More so, it feels like you've returned to a life before the one you're currently living. Your customers remember you as Kellen, and to have people just plainly refer to you as Kellen, it's odd. It takes you back. It's almost, at first, like you don't know to respond to it right away. So all in all, it's not a very productive week at all. But 10 days pass, and you find yourself meeting Thunder Rat. His ship flies in. You gather on the semblance of a street, sort of a little bit away from your home, I'm assuming. And he steps out of the ship that he has. The rest of you are together with Coyote. He has a couple of armed guards with him. He says, "Well, color me impressed. You actually did it. Stuck to your word, and the Coyote isn't dead, so great. I'll be taking it back now." Coyote speaks up. "Oh boy, finally, this station is well, no offense, but a little too tiny. Been to this bar one too many times."
If that was what I took offense at, that'd be hilarious, considering all the other things that have happened. So, you're good, Coyote. No worries. See you never.
Coyote walks over and
I'm holding his arm. Like, look, here's how I'd like this to play out. Clearly, you outnumber us. Clearly, your guards are more armed than we are. We don't want to pick a fight on this little station. So you just give us the information that we want, and it's not like we can suddenly take Coyote and run. But I can quick snap his neck and watch his body hit the ground before you make me kill all my friends. And honestly, very little matters to me at this point. And I don't want it to come to that. So you just give me the information, and then he'll walk over to you, and then we'll all be done with this. And then you can keep using us because you have a chip in our brains. You don't want to harm your precious cargo. And bro, I mean it when I say precious cargo. I mean, look at this.
It flexes.
He is a fine specimen of a man, I'm told.
Have I told you about what I did in high school? That's not a good way to intro that. I wrestled in high school. Didn't mean for it to be weird.
Yeah, I think I remember you trying to pull this one on the phone earlier, right?
Yeah, and you said I could go ahead and try, so I am. You literally gave me permission. That's on you, not me.
All right. Yeah.
Why not?
I guess that wasn't me. All right. Well, he looks over his shoulder at the soldiers around. I mean, you heard the guy. I think we're done here. He turns and begins to walk back to the ship.
Oh, you'd rather
Leaving Coyote in your hands.
Wait, you'd really rather not give us the information first than get your
guard
friend back? Are you really
begin to
that
turn.
prideful?
Can I,
And walk away as well.
Phoenix, can I roll read a situation?
Yeah.
See if he's bluffing.
Yeah.
Hey.
You get the feeling he's calling your bluff.
Like, he knows I won't, or
He thinks
like,
that the information that he has is more valuable to you than you're letting on. So he's trying to call your bluff and walk away. It feels like he's just trying to like mess with you.
all right. I go, look, Dynamite didn't even really agree to go out just to our group. Didn't even really technically agree to go out with me anyways. She's just another loss.
No,
you guys trying to hit the bar?
Braxton, no. You can't do that. She's might be alive, and this is our chance to make up for the fact that we didn't save her the first time. I think we
They're all
just have to swallow
climbing
our pride
into the
here.
ship at this point.
I think we just have to swallow our pride. I don't want to either, but we'll come back. We'll get it back some other time.
Ship's engines are beating the rev
All
up.
right, hold up. You win.
Over your ComCon unit.
Sorry, what was that? I don't think I heard you.
You win. Of course you win. You literally have chips in our heads. Like, this feels
people
like
seem to be forgetting that.
this feels like a hollow victory for you, but if that's what you need, then you get it. Fine, you
No
win.
victory is a hollow victory.
Okay, just
Comes back out of his ship and gestures for Coyote.
As I let go of Coyote and I just lean in and I whisper to him, bro, just like think about your choice of allies. That's all I gotta say. You know how to contact us. And I let him walk away.
Yeah, I mean, he looks at you for a moment as you say that, turns and walks and passes, walks up to Thunder Rat and sort of like a greeting of old war friends almost. You see them shake hands and smile and crack a joke or two sort of together, like an inside joke, something you don't quite catch before he walks past and walks into the ship. Well, you have done a great job holding up your side of the bargain.
we don't need your fucking compliments. Just give us the information. We'll go our separate ways.
All right. Check your ComCon. Already there. Sent you some coordinates. Into the dead gate you go.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's a bit of debris and asteroids floating just outside the orbit of Nivapra. Pretty much the furthest you can get from Cassio and still be in the solar system. Well, is it called the solar system if the sun's not called Sol? Yeah, probably.
Just system. Cassio system, probably.
Cassio system.
Before
What's the sun called?
Cassio, right?
So yeah.
I think that's what I call it.
Yeah, Cassius.
Yeah.
So, before we go, you got a next job for us? Can we expect to hear from you? Is our arrangement done? What's the deal?
No, the arrangement's not done.
I figured it wouldn't be.
We'll contact you when we are ready for you to take on the next job. And until then, I would be very careful about what planet you go to. If you go anywhere we don't like,
Well, can you
I
tell
think you'll
us,
know what happens.
Can you tell us where you don't like so we don't accidentally go there? Because really, at this point, I'm just willing to do whatever you want us to do because it seems like a hassle not to. So just let us know what not to do.
Keep up with that attitude.
We won't do it.
Just,
But if you make it a mystery,
you know?
then things aren't going to work out so well.
Oh, come on. Where's the fun in that?
Well, the fun in that is after you kill our friends, we'll find a way to make it hurt for you, all right? Because listen, I'm a mechanic, but I've survived all this shit so far, and if you think that your mind traps are gonna kill me, you're wrong about that. So like, whoa, it'll be worth it to kill all my friends and make me watch them die. You're gonna be making an enemy for life, dog. Now I don't want that. So just tell us where not to go, and we won't go there, and it won't be an issue. I'm really on my last straw here.
Oh, Man, you are precious. Just don't let me catch wind you're trying to get rid of those chips or anything stupid.
Why would we do that?
He turns, and he goes back to his ship with his crew. They rev the engines, they take off, leaving the four of you alone with coordinates.
Well, I guess first stop is rescue Dynamite. Second stop is definitely try to get these chips out of our heads. I mean, obviously. But I wonder... We'll have to talk about who goes on that mission. Because the two of you can walk away from this at any point.
Or not.
Right, and you being with us only puts you in danger and gives them more leverage against Wells and I.
Hey.
The only reason I didn't try to snap his neck just now is because I know that he'd make me kill you. If it was just me here, I wouldn't have acted how I did. So I don't know if when we try to get these out of our heads, if it makes sense for you guys to be with us.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. It might make more sense for us to go scope out how to do that safely, because they're not tracking us. They're tracking you two. Then if we could figure that out, then we can, go from there. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to just let you guys figure this out on your own. We got into this mess together, so we're going to get out of it together too. You don't understand how much I wish I could have just never done any of this and just been a mechanic and maybe one day been a pilot and none of this would have happened to me and I would have lived a normal, happy, quiet life. But now that we're here, we got to figure it out. I don't have to do jobs.
Figure it out. Snap my neck and clone me.
I mean, a little part of me is tempted, Wells, not because I don't like you, but just because that would really be easy, but I feel like there's a better way to do this.
Who hasn't been cloned at least, 7 times?
I think most people, Wells.
I think we've been over this before, Wells. Yeah. That's a uniquely you experience.
I mean... One upside is when you get up in years, after the clone and the wrinkles don't set in for at least a couple years.
Well, maybe cloning is the way we get rid of your chip. Maybe we could do that for you. Maybe that's the easy way to go. Flash cloning is a little dangerous. You might lose a little bit of yourself along the way, but I'm guessing that's happened already a couple times, so...
I'm not the same person that came out of my mother.
Yeah, I figured you weren't. But that's a last resort.
Bro, honestly,
no.
If you had said that you didn't come out of a mother, I would not have been surprised.
I think we can... I don't know.
It's not that big a deal. One time I did it because I had a hangnail.
Well, that's
all right,
so dangerous and so illegal.
Let's go rescue Dynamite, and we'll deal with the rest after this.
One step at a time.
There's no need to rush.
While we're here, close to
it's like learning to fly.
I did want to talk to Blitz.
Falling in love.
Because she's sort of like a hacker, and she might be familiar with these things. And I don't think Soitei's gonna be on the no-fly list. We're right here. He brought us here.
Is it something you can do just over your CompCon? Do you need to be in person?
Well, she might need to look at your she might actually need to examine it,
I feel like if she needs to take time to examine it, maybe that'll take too long. What if you just sent her a message, told her to start looking at what did the guy call these?
Nick's.
Oh, you weren't in the room.
I'm sure someone told me later.
That's fair.
It's Nick's, right? Neural impulse control chips.
Mm-hmm.
Neural impulse control chip or card. Yeah.
Why don't you just reach out to her and say, "Hey, would you be willing to look into how to get these things out of people? We'll be in touch."
Okay.
Also funny because a NIC card is a network interface card. It's like the part of your computer that makes the internet work.
This is a fun joke you had with yourself, huh?
It was.
Making up the name.
Yeah. You can imagine me, like, writing out a session and just going,
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, I guess I'll do that then.
All right. Well, bros,
I'll be in the garage.
we gotta.
I'm gonna call her real quick in the garage if that's alright. You guys get ready to go. I'll be right there.
Cool. As I'm getting ready to go, I also want to just send a message. And I'm just gonna private message you at Phoenix.
okay.
The audience
Like
doesn't even
Discord?
get to know?
Sometimes things gotta be a little secret.
Spooky.
Cool.
Yeah, like when we were deciding whether Livewire was gonna stay or go, and Phoenix DM'd me the day before, and I said, "Does she stay or go?" And I said, "Stay." And he said, "Cool."
That's a plot right there. Okay, cool.
I want to call Blitz if that's alright.
Yeah, alright, cool. You call Blitz. I hit the wrong button.
Hey, Yandrew.
Yeah?
It's been a while.
Yeah, things have been a little rough recently.
You see, like, reflected in her glasses, you see, like, bits of code and text going by, and she's glancing back and forth at a, some sort of terminal or something, you know, in the middle of working on something.
What's up? What can I help you with?
Well,
How you doing?
I wanted to fill you in on a couple of things that happened while we were on Eve Opera because you were curious. And also ask if you knew about something.
Right. I get so wrapped up in my other projects here that
You see... Oh, bad, wrong. Bad. You see a couple other windows close before... on her screen before she, like, turns, so it gives you her full attention.
I almost completely forgot about, you know, those weird signals and the masking technology and everything. What was it? Did you find out?
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna tell her everything I know. I'm not gonna hold anything back here. Including the fact that I, like, rescued my brother. I'm not gonna say, like, I'm actually Kellen, but I'm gonna leave in the detail about going into the cyberspace and rescuing my brother.
I was gonna say that your brother, as you say, your brother is Yandrew?
Yeah, my brother Yandrew, yeah. I think it's just, like, I forgot that I haven't told her at this point, so I just go ahead with the situation, tell her as much as I know.
Okay.
Wait. So your brother is Yandrew? And you are...
Yeah, my name's Kellen. I was pretending to be my brother because he went missing, but he had more agency to move about the system as a Lancer. I'm a mechanic. Sorry for not telling you the truth about that. I was, like, deep undercover, considering it would be pretty illegal to impersonate my brother, who was a member of Requiem. That's a big deal.
I mean, that's okay. I'm secretly a politician.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, it was a joke to lighten the mood. Thanks for that. Anyway, yeah, so all that crazy stuff happened, which I thought might be interesting to you.
Helen, I'm real sorry to hear about all that.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine. One of these days I'll find the boombox that his code is on, and I'll figure it out from there. But it's time to get stuff. I gotta get stuff done. You know, I don't have time to be anxious about this. Because there's other people's lives at stake and stuff. But I was just wondering. That's all I know about this situation. Hopefully that helps out with the mystery or the weird code that we were looking at however long ago.
Yeah. And I guess since you don't have to ship, anything you would have brought out of there is on the ship, huh?
It sure is. I was hoping to, make a big triumphant return and bring you some actual code or something, but unfortunately, didn't quite work out. But hey, maybe we'll get the ship back. So.
I have heard something about these Nick cards and what they can do, and I know that I would love to see it, like if you have a scar or something. I don't know about like the procedure to put one in.
Yeah, but I was thinking maybe we'd come down to see you, but we got a lot of stuff to do, so I guess they thought we didn't have time, which I get, but maybe
I understand. But they're a very complicated technology, but I've heard that they can be neutralized by powerful electromagnetic waves. Where are you going to find waves that strong? I mean, I saw in some recordings that there was a massive, strange force that was emitted actually from around Nivapra like 2 weeks ago.
Would it have to be?
Other than that, you'd have to fly close to a sun or a star. You just circle around a star for a certain amount of time. I'm sure that would give you enough energy to get rid of the chip. But
there's no way to like remotely hack these things.
It's a very biologically inspired design.
I don't. This isn't really my area of expertise, so I didn't know. But if it is not, that's all right. Thanks for the information about the EMPs, though. I don't know if we'll actually be able to get around the sun because they're tracking them through it. But it's.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, it's bad. But hey, we'll figure it out because we always do, and we haven't died yet.
I guess you could try and spoof your location.
Yeah?
Maybe if you find out how they're tracking you, you can counteract it and make them think that you're going somewhere where you're not, and sneak out to, Cassio. Watch out for space debris, though. There's a lot of it hurtling in and out of the sun at all times.
Yeah, I've recently had a conversation about space debris. Some of my friends don't believe it exists, but I've seen it. Okay.
Well,
this is an interesting thing. I don't know. They're great. I love them. But sometimes, this spoofing our location thing is a great suggestion, Beatrice. Thank you. Blitz, sorry. Thank you.
Okay. Alan?
I really appreciate that. Thank you. You didn't have to, do that. Well, anyway, I'll try to come visit sometime soon. Well, for business stuff. And it was nice talking to you.
Yeah. Good luck.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
He's gonna close the connection.
I think that went bad. Well, that's an option. Hey guys! We may have an option. And Wells, you're gonna be a key player in this option.
Chop it up with one clean swipe.
No. We can, apparently according to Blitz, we can spoof the tracking location on your chips if we could figure out how they are getting that tracking signal. Now that seems like something that you'd be more accustomed to figuring out, Wells, but I'd be willing to help in any way that you would need me to.
Well, for now, it makes sense to let them still track us because they know where we're headed.
No, for sure, but like that's a thing we can do, and also we could probably short circuit the cards by flying around the sun. So, EMPs and whatnot. So that's another option. We can get a cut out of you. we could fly around the sun, or we could experience an EMP on an equal level to the one that we experienced in the bunker. So whichever one feels more fun for you guys.
Or we could get cloned.
I don't want that to happen because that means we have to kill you, and I don't want to see you die.
Yeah, I mean, you could look away, and also like maybe we could just find a doctor that's good at cloning that also is good at removing chips, right? A doctor that can clone is probably pretty neurologically advanced, and maybe he could just pluck it out.
Pretty on the black market as well, so.
Yeah, well, we haven't done everything exactly above board.
No, I know.
Yandrew.
No, I don't think that's not what I mean. I just mean I think it's dangerous. I mean, it's a dangerous game to play. We already know what dealing with criminals does in the first place. I mean, sort of gesture at your neck. So like, might not make sense to get us into more criminal activity. But I mean, if we can find somebody who'll cut it out of you, that's great. I'd love that. I just don't want to see you die and get cloned as someone that's not really you anymore.
Importantly, how'd it go?
I don't think it went very good. I told her who I was, but she.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that I hadn't. And she handled it well. She told a little joke, but then I was like, hey, maybe we'll hang out soon, and she was pretty unresponsive about that. So I don't think it went very good.
Here's the important thing.
Yeah.
You were honest about who you were.
Uh-huh.
Which makes me back on board. You got a wingman in your corner again,
Okay.
all right? I'm
Sounds
in.
Good. Sounds good. All right.
I haven't had a good romance to sink my teeth into in a while.
Well, hey, we're about to go, do a little rescue mission. Maybe you will have a romance to sink your teeth into. Not literally, unless like you're both into that, I guess. But I don't really know.
I mean, I think it's a low chance that Dynamite's not into that.
I think you're probably right about that.
She's an intimidatingly violent woman. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. She might be dead.
That's true, but she might not be.
Hey, I like that optimism. Let's fucking go, guys. Let's do it. I'm ready to punch some robots. I'm ready to kill some pirates.
I've got a lot of anger
honestly
that's building up, and I think I need to like take that out on some mechs and the people piloting them.
Yeah, I wanted to kill Thunder Rat, but I can't.
Oh, we're gonna kill Thunder Rat. We will, mark my goddamn words, that man will die by our hand. But for now, let's go kill some pirates.
It's close enough for now.
For now.
Wells, are you raising your hand?
Yeah, there's a lot of talking going on. I didn't want to interrupt.
That's very respectful of you.
Thanks.
I found this out like a couple days ago, but a lot of things have been happening. Our ship was sighted at Lothal. Not Lothal.
Are we gonna hang out with the Star Wars rebels?
Can I change my character to Hera, please?
Queen.
The only good character.
That's true.
Not so lukewarm. My lukewarm take. What is it? Lothun?
Lotun?
Planet? Lotun? Yeah.
Lotun, the moon off of Lotun.
Oh.
Which moon?
The Cielo Castillo?
No, one that's
Yeah,
just
that
next to a
one.
vault. It wasn't.
Oh yeah, it's actually on the planet. The ship was on the planet. Sorry, is what you found out.
On Lotun or on Cielo Castillo?
On Lotun. It was one of the like floating vaults on Lotun.
Ah.
Aren't most of the royalty from around there, Braxton?
Yeah, a lot of the royalty lives on like moons above the planet.
Yeah.
So
you're
royalty. Yeah, sort of. Not. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go to Lotune.
Well, hey, we went to my home. Now we get to go to yours. That's kind of fun, right?
Well, your home's empty, at least, which is its own kind of sad.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to devalue that.
No, but my
obviously.
dad wasn't a big jerk, so...
Yeah, I mean, if I go back to Lotune, I might be done being a Lancer, but that's a different thing. Let's go rescue Dynamite.
Let's do that.
Right, bros?
That's the easiest one with the least consequence right now, so we should probably do that, yeah.
Will starts crying a little bit because he knows if Wagon was there, he would have started playing the song. But I'm going home to the place where I belong.
Frankly, if
Oh, you
Will
like
starts
that?
singing it, Yandrew will join in.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Okay.
I know your love is only been.
Let's get going in this piece of shit fucking spaceship. Garbage. Clunky ass.
Holding Wells apart.
Yeah, if we want to fly around the moon, we're gonna have to get our ship back, because this thing ain't gonna maneuver around space debris. Sorry, the sun. Yeah.
We still talking about space debris? I told you.
We're gonna get to the sun, and you're gonna see about the space debris.
You can
Look.
just kind of go. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying that you can just kind of go.
I
Look,
once knew
was-
a lady
I
called
was-
Space Dupree.
Look, I was born a noble, and the nobles, they all want you to think there's more space debris out there so they can sell you their fancy ships. Oh, I've been spending too much time with Wells, haven't I?
We're all in a really rough state, and you know what? The best medicine for fatigue and depression is fucking
Killing
people.
pirates.
Killing pirates. So let's go do that.
Sweet. All right, you take off in your floppy jalopy little ship
I'm gonna call
Just
it the
putting.
old boot.
across the sky. Yeah. You fly for a couple of days through space. The thing takes a while to get up to space traveling speeds, and it's no big spoon, that's for sure. Eventually, though, you begin to arrive in the quadrant that you were given. As you are flying, there's more and more space debris and asteroids drifting around.
Every time it shows up, I'm just gonna.
I close my eyes and I do not see it.
In fact, you are having to take evasive maneuvers more and more. It's getting a bit more treacherous to fly through this area. But as you fly, you start to read signatures and other ships nearby. You can tell that you are beginning to fly into Jackal territory. You begin to slow down to cover your presence. So you have pretty much a quadrant of space that you need to explore. You have to evade the jackals that are there, and you have to evade the space debris. Let's go ahead and make a group check, with each of you helping to pilot the ship and operate it in different ways.
I'm gonna roll get somewhere quickly to maneuver the ship effectively.
Okay.
Oh. It's a bad start.
Could I use spot to try to make out any sort of like anything that looks like it could be an encampment or a prison, anywhere that okay.
Yep.
I'm going to... Can I roll read a situation to try to be tracking the movement of space debris and asteroids and to try to give a better path and try to navigate?
Sure.
Can I scramble our signature so they don't see us coming?
Yes.
You know, not the best rolls, guys.
Oh, are we rolling?
No,
Get that
we're doing
over
that
20.
coveted No roll group check. Fuck it, if only, dude. I can't roll skill checks for shit in this game.
I've rolled a 3 and a 6 today for my skill checks.
You know, you invoke my background.
What?
Can I invoke my background?
Yes, you can invoke your background.
Thank you.
Big, yeah!
Nice.
Cool.
Makes up for my sorry ass.
All right.
Don't Razor's Edge us, Phoenix. Don't you Razor's Edge us.
You are not on Razor's Edge. You were successful. You were able to begin to maneuver your way through the asteroid field. You see bits of large ships floating by. You see large ships like the wreckage of them and abandoned ships. And this looks like a ship graveyard. Like many battles have happened here. Large asteroids, bits of rock, bits of metal. And you pinpoint the location where you believe dynamite is. You see a small cell, like a small holding facility built onto a semi-large asteroid. Just begin to maneuver your way closer and find a spot to position your ship to land. You're able to make your way through the wreckage and make your way up to this facility. All the while trying to sneak around, not be seen by the jackals, try to tuck away the ship and hide it like in between some asteroids. To your surprise, the facility is mostly empty for all but one person. There, inside, after you break your way in, is one single person. Dynamite.
Okay, good.
She's working on something. You don't even notice what. You're surprised to see a small portable printer in her hand as she's putting something together. As you walk in, she turns and sees you. And she looks terrible. You know, she looks like she's been through hell and back. And her suit's beat up and damaged, and everything looks patched together with her, but she still looks like that she's, holding together and pushing on.
What are you doing here?
We're rescuing you.
You're mad. All of you are absolutely mad.
She holds up a little printer in her hand.
Somehow they missed the fact that I had one of these stashed away on me. Look what I've been working on.
Is it a bomb?
Towards what she's been working on. It looks kind of like a bomb with
she made a
arms and legs, and she slaps it. She's like,
Oh yes! I've been putting my old mech back together, piece by piece, bit by bit, and wouldn't you know, it's ready just in time. You got here at the perfect time. Ready to make a breakout?
Well, the place wasn't guarded, and we got in very easily, so why don't we just, quietly leave?
Something tells me they don't intend on letting you leave here easily.
Yeah, it seems an awful lot like this is a trap situation. Like they let us get in easy.
Okay.
So
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Look, I'm sure you've had a rough couple of weeks. We've also had a rough couple of weeks. And I'm ready to kill some pirates about it. Look.
Oh yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm done being prisoner.
I like the sound of that.
We still have to be prisoner, but we can still kill some pirates in this situation, and I think it would feel nice. Also, it was Braxton's idea to save you.
Yeah,
Wow.
thanks, man. Have my back. Look, I'm pretty nihilistic at this point. Very little matters. It's been a rough... Did I mention how shit my mental state is, guys? Just trying to be open. Just trying to be
We said it
vulnerable.
a few times, yeah.
No,
Okay. So here's the deal. You intimidate the hell out of me. But I'm done. So here's what's gonna happen. You said that you'd go on a date with me, you'd get a drink with me. So, I propose, whoever kills more pirates, final blow on the mech, we keep score, gets to choose the location. And I'm gonna take you to a real douchey bar.
This is the strangest come on I've ever had. Alright,
There's a joke there, but I'm gonna let it go.
I'll accept under one condition.
Alright.
Killing the pirates is your competition. After that, we have one more competition. I'll choose what. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck.
Uh,
That's gonna be the competition.
We'll do best 2 out of 3. So if you win both, then fine. But if it's 1 and 1, I guess we'll have to figure out one more thing.
Alright, that won't be a problem because I'm gonna clean up both times.
Alright.
Look, I'm excited to take you on a date and be very respectful, but right now, I'm excited for you to have your ass handed to you on the battlefield. Suit up.
Before we fight, can we take a puppy pee break?
Puppy pee.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can take a puppy pee break.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Alright.
That ruled to listen to. I'm very excited about this as a bystander.
I want to message Kellen specifically and say, look, I'm glad you appreciated it. If I'm going to be honest, I was very intimidated. And my body's not doing so hot right now with all I've drank. I peed about half a bladder full during that in exchange. So I just wanted to give you an inside scoop so you didn't feel like the thing that I just did was unattainable for you. Because I did soil myself as I did it. So it's been a hard couple of weeks. And I did something that felt like me for the first time in a long time. And I'm excited about that.
No, yeah.
But I didn't want you to think that I wasn't still in a very bad place emotionally.
No, honestly, the thing that excited me the most about it wasn't the, like, yeah, my bro's gonna, like, get laid thing. It was the, like, hey, now that sounds like the Braxton I know and love. So that was pretty exciting. And you know what? It's okay to be scared. And I'm gonna wingman the shit out of you during this fight. And I'm gonna try not to kill anything so that you kill it instead. How's that sound?
Look, I like that, but also make sure that all of us survive, most importantly.
You know what?
'Cause, like,
you're right, and I forgot that this is a life or death situation because our lives are really bad right now, but...
And that being said, if Dynamite wins both of these competitions, the date that she takes me on may result in my death.
Like,
so, maybe do help me, wingman.
Well, at least you'll die in, like, a hot way, though, right? Like a... You know,
like, heat of an explosion, probably.
Yeah. An explosion of passion and fire.
It could be both.
Yeah, why not? I'm very excited about this for you. You should probably vent your mech to get that smell out of there, but...
Yeah, it's pretty all over everything at this point.
Vent it. Pure piss clouds.
You know, with the amount of bodily functions being released by this group, I might develop some sort of, like, clean-up device for us, because it's really becoming an issue.
The group has terrible hygiene.
Yeah, I just hope my mech doesn't take too much heat, because it's really gonna make this smell much worse.
That's like a cab full of hot piss.
Steamed like a clam in there.
I mean, he's insulated further with me.
Yeah, that makes it even worse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Alright.
you're gonna be clinging to the outside of this piss mech.
None
As-
of you know. Wells could be incontinent beneath that suit.
Yeah, in fact, I think.
Oh, we know that he is.
So this is how the Smellicans feel. All right.
Let's kick some pirate ass! And if we lose, fuck!
Nice. As you climb into your mechs, Dynamite also climbs into hers, and you see it's like a large mech with spikes coming out of it that crackle with electrical energy.
She's not in the fucking
And-
Manticore, is she? Jesus Christ.
And she stops as she climbs in, and she looks back at all of you, and she says,
Look, I want you to know that I'm not being a prisoner again. I spent years being a prisoner on one of those dumb eugenics planets. I'm done. So if things start to get hairy out there, let's just say I would keep your distance.
She's gonna castigate the enemies of the fucking godhead, dude. This sucks.
she
Hey.
pats on her mech, and she says,
Castigate the enemies of the godhead.
God fucking
her
damn it!
mech begins to hum and glow with energy. Whereas before it felt like you were in the room with the mech. Now it feels like you're in the same room as a nuclear reactor. The air around it begins to warp and distort with the heat it's already giving off. Let's go ahead and move to the battlefield. As you step out of this containment unit, you see that in that moment, your position has been closed in on. Your route to escape has been blocked, and you now will have to fight your way out.
She's dead, dude. I run a Manticore in a different campaign. Like, this isn't gonna go well.
Oh, so you know.
I know how this mech works. It's not good.
It's very good. Oh, yeah. So over here is where you're going to start. You can pretty much deploy on this asteroid up here.
So it's just a black screen, just so you know.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How about this? Hold on.
Cool name for a zone, though. Dead Gate. That rules.
Boom, boom. Now can you see?
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you're gonna deploy on this asteroid, and this, you're never gonna guess it, is let me go to the sit reps.
Don't be the same one we just did twice. She's in a mech now. We don't have to escort this girl. She can handle herself.
This is going to be an escort, but it's going to be a little different this time around. So the objective is you all have to get to this asteroid here, all the way down here on this side of the map, and extract. Difference is Dynamite is done with being the objective, so she's now going to be on your team fighting with you.
Hell yeah.
That being said, if there's really no goal to this besides get to the other side and extract, you want everyone to be able to get there and extract safely. So you're going to deploy first, and then I'm going to deploy enemies across the second half of the map to represent that they've closed in, and then we're going to start fighting, and enemies will approach from the bottom side of the map and from the right side of the map. You have 8 turns, you have 8 rounds to extract. Additionally, there's a couple rules for fighting in the vacuum of space and in zero gravity. So one is that if you are boosting, you can fly while boosting, but you have to land at the end of your turn, at the end of your boost on an asteroid. You have resistance to blast damage, and since you're in zero gravity, if you move off of an asteroid, you can use up the rest of your movement to sort of leap through the air, and that's how far you'll move. Every round after that, until you land on another asteroid, you keep moving in the same direction, the same amount of movement, and you use that in place of your normal movement.
When you say round, you mean like on our turn?
Every turn, yeah, sorry. Yeah, and that's your normal movement. Additionally, while you are floating like that, enemies have accuracy to attack you, and you have 1 difficulty on hull and agility saves. So, and then if you have extra movement when you land, so let's say you're moving like 3 spaces every turn, and then you land, you can use then the rest of your movement as your normal move. Cool.
So what counts as ground here? Just like
pretty much any any of these asteroid spaces, yeah.
We're trying to get here.
And you were trying to get over there, correct? So I got a little surprise for you. Hey, look who it is.
Dynamite! Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
They're charged mech crackling with lightning energy.
Oh shit, yeah. Alright.
Time to do it.
How far up can we deploy?
You could deploy all the way up to anywhere on this asteroid.
Boom.
Yandrew taking up the whole fucking asteroid.
Sorry. I'm gonna deploy in the back so you guys have more space. Well, you guys deploy first, and then I'll just get up right behind you, because... Oh yeah, I forgot Wells doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what's gonna be useless this round? My teleport beam, because it only works if the 2 things share a surface.
Want to know what else is useless, and I don't know why I still have it? My Ava module on my Mech.
No, that's really good.
That'll let you fly around a bit more.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, you don't move. Actually.
Well, now it's
yeah, that's super true. Huh? Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm attacking Baxton.
Could he use it to steer me?
Alright, let's go ahead and deploy some units. Wait.
We don't have to. Motherfucker.
Yeah, how much does it...
Reachers! Jack!
How much does it count as me having an Ava module, since I have an Ava module backpack?
Oh no, there's a Spectre.
Let's do this one so it's easy to see. Is it like the Ava module?
No, I have a little goblin on my back that has an Ava module.
You get half an Ava
module. Not the backpack. It does not count that you have.
Tragic.
I fucking hate these guys. I hate them so much.
Wait,
Yeah.
am I super strong against specters? Or are we super strong against specters because we're never isolated?
Yeah, you pretty hard counter specters, yeah.
Well, they're
totally.
still like, invisible and shit, but...
Alright, let's switch over to some combat music, shall we?
Yeah.
Sad music. Time for outward.
Combative
Drum
music.
Oh no, that's bad music. Bad. How about this?
Chill out right now. Singing you and me. That
I don't know
song.
how this one's gonna sound. Let's see.
Too late.
Well, spooky.
Well, you are in the abyss of space. Alrighty, combat begins. Who would like to go first?
Anyone but
I
me.
feel like I can make a pretty strong opening move.
Take it!
Because I learned from the error of my ways. And when I reprinted, I did reprint with Eye of Horus back on.
That's the move.
So, and also, Death's Head has way better sensors than Pegasus did, so my sensors range is now 20. So anything until the end of my next turn that comes within 20 of us does not benefit from hidden or invisible.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Well,
yeah.
Against you, right? Or is it
against me? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So that was a quick action.
That guy's 20 spaces away from you, so he's not already in your range.
Yeah.
Sick.
Then I am going to skirmish with my railgun. Actually, wait, is Stable Steady is a protocol, or it's a free action, I think. Let me double check that before I roll without taking an accuracy. Yes, okay, so I'm also going to Stable Steady for my accuracy, and then take a railgun shot at this fella over here, which is... Sorry, I'm way zoomed out. That's Jackal Hive.
Sweet.
So... 1 accuracy. Does a 14 hit? Oh, that was my pistol.
Reroll, baby.
Yeah, reroll it.
You can take a flat 10 on your d20 roll.
That was... Sorry, I'm just clicking the wrong thing over and over again. Ignore both of those.
Oh.
Okay.
Sad that I missed out on the 26.
Yeah.
16.
10 damage, though. AP.
That absolutely hits. 10
And
EP damage.
And it's lined, so it hits both of them.
Ordnance either piercing. Hits both doing... Ooh, okay. Nice.
That heat in. Okay, yeah, and that is I'm gonna call it after that opener.
Phoenix, quick question. Is there any way to not see the giant green bar above the word Yandrew for me?
Your health bar?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's not a big deal if no, but it just blocks things sometimes. And I don't use it, so don't worry about it. I'll figure it out before next time.
yeah, I'd have to play around with it, I think, in order to... Oh wait, how about this one? That did nothing.
Nothing changed.
I switched something to none to be never visible, so who knows what that did. Oh, well. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and take a turn with somebody else. Let's go ahead and take a turn with... I'll take a turn with a Jackal Hive, I think. So this hive is going to begin by deploying a Razor Swarm. The blast one swarm in a free area of sensors, and he's going to give he and his ally soft cover while they are sitting on that asteroid. So this area, this might be a bad way to do it, but is now, that's where the worm is. I make this guy a little see-through, couldn't I? Cool, that's all it's gonna do. Let's go next.
How does normal movement when you jump from an asteroid work again?
So basically, you determine how many squares of unit you want to use when you jump, how much of your movement you want to use, and that's going to determine how far you move each round, each of your turns.
Oh, so if I have the movement to just leap from one asteroid to another, I can do that and it's fine?
You can just do that, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Can I go next then?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. So I'm just going to leap down to here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to boost. to here.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And then I'm going to attempt to grapple this breacher.
Oh, you really just leap.
Yeah.
Go ahead
I'm
and
a
roll.
speedy boy. How's a 16?
That hits.
Alright, I pull myself over to him. Because I am grappling him, I immediately do 1 damage to him.
Nice. He has 1 armor.
I tick down my brawler die, and because I successfully grappled, I get to ram. So I'm going to try to ram him too.
Yeah, that's just against his armor, right? So that hits.
Yep, I ram him, I knock him prone. When I successfully ram someone, they take 2 damage. I believe. Yeah, I do 2 kinetic damage when I ram him.
You did.
So I'm grappling him, he's prone.
And he's grappled too. Cool.
And I tick down my brawler die again. And I'm done.
For
Sick.
my turn,
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're there.
just the breacher behind the breacher you're grappling is not grappled, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna make a tech attack on that one.
Could you just make these guys leap into space?
Richard, don't spoil the fun.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
He's gonna take 2 heat.
The one
and I'm
behind.
gonna hurl. Yeah, and I'm gonna hurl him into the Dewat. So I'm gonna control his next standard movement.
Okay.
I love it.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll tech attack him again. Why not? No, not 2. 1. And this time, he's gonna take 2 more
definitely
heat. And... Oh.
He's in the danger zone.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm gonna construct dimensional emblems, where I create 3 size 1 data constructs in free spaces near your target. When a character passes through one of these constructs, they take 2 heat and the construct disappears.
I'll just say, so use those mines. Where do you want to put them?
It has to be a free space.
What is that? What is that fire? Oh, I didn't even recognize him
Oh,
under there.
How close do they have to be to him?
They have to be close. They have to be adjacent, but they don't have to. The thing is, they don't have to be. It doesn't have to be him who walks into them and takes 2 heat.
True.
it's them who walks into them.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and take a turn with this Spectre,
Of course.
who is going to. I guess just move, honestly.
Nothing like that onward combat music, baby.
Love it, man.
Okay, gonna
It's
go ahead
back.
and use its growl action, quick action, to move and become hidden, ignoring engagement. It's not going to stay hidden, however, because it is going to immediately attack you with a mono wire sword attack.
Do it.
Choosing to attack It's gonna go after Wells. They seem to know a lot about the way you fight. They're kind of using that against you. Wells, you have hard cover, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 21.
That I think that hits.
On a crit, it does do an extra 1d6 damage. So it does 10 points of damage.
Sounds
it's a pirate.
good.
And that's going to be it for that Spectre's turn. Yandrew or Dynamite? Who wants to go first? Or next?
Ooh. I want to go.
Alright.
So, I'm going to hurl my body into the abyss of space. Oh no. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, come on, come here. Ah. So I land there!
Alright.
And I'm just in range to fire my Cyclone Pulse Rifle at the Spectre. It is invisible, still, right?
Okay, it's still invisible, so we get to roll a
Roll it.
4. You hit!
Do you want lock on?
I do.
Consume it, baby.
11 to hit. Only 11 damage? Oof.
That misses.
That sucks.
Reliable 5,
it
though.
takes 5 damage. I don't roll that good anyway.
And since he made an attack that consumes lock on, can he also take 3 damage from my autopod?
Yep. Sure can.
And I'm gonna spin up my chest gun. Load 2 shells in there. And that's my turn.
Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and take a turn with, I'll just go ahead and do this Spectre again, because it's quick. Spectre is going to do the same exact thing, just attack with the monowire sword. Once again, targeting Wells.
5. Get fucked,
Alright.
baby.
Dynamite's turn. Alright, let's see about learning how to play this character I know nothing about. Just kidding, I know some stuff about him. Dynamite
I'm
is
wondering why you're asking about core bonuses earlier today.
After building a character, I want to play a playable character
Yeah, it's all
so badly. She is going to begin her turn by activating Destruction of the Temple of the Enemies of Ra as a protocol. Her mech begins to crackle with energy, and she gains resistance to heat for the rest of the scene. She also gets a charge die. Actually, you know what? I'll just post it in the chat.
Yeah.
You can all see what you can do there.
Dude, I've played this build. I know exactly what she's doing. This
You know
rules, man.
Oh yeah, you know about how much fun we're about to have.
Let's just hope she doesn't take a stress damage.
Oh no, she's got plans. Okay, so then she's going to begin the move across the battlefield. Her speed is atrocious. So she'll move to here first. And then she is going to... See, once per round, when she takes heat, she can deal 2 AP energy damage to a character within range 3. Can she get in range is the question. So she will dash to here as a quick action. And then she will... She says to you over the comms...
Livewire, are you happy where you are? You want to move you up?
Depends on how far you can move me.
Hey, Santa.
Oh no.
No, it's Garfield. Garfield's back.
He says,
How far you can move me.
I can move you 5.
I wouldn't hate going to like right here.
Okay, she's going to target you with a quick action with a Ferris Lash. You can be pulled 5 spaces in any direction.
And I can just make that movement myself?
Yep. She like whips out an energy whip, grabs your mech, and pulls you over. And keeping up. She has a charged exoskeleton. I think that's all she's gonna do. She's just gonna. That's her quick action and everything. Everything else happens when she does damage. So sweet. Let's go ahead and move the rest of these enemies now.
Don't have to. You can skip their turn.
It's probably fine.
No.
Except for the one breacher that's on fire. He needs to take his turn.
He should take his turn, yeah, I think.
Alright, let's go ahead and take the Sentinel's turn. Both of them, I guess, anyway. So he's going to go ahead and he's going to move 5. 1, 2, 5. To there. You guys are not quite in his range yet. So he is going to just go ahead and take his next turn. Move up to here. Putting you in range. So he's going to target... Not quite as strong. He'll target you, Braxton, with his combat shotgun.
Bring it.
16.
That hits me.
Well, that's it for both of his turns. Let's go. I'll take the turn first of the Breacher who's next to you. He is prone and grappled, so he's restrained and he can't move. So I guess he's going to... He's going to go ahead and try and use his prying claws while he's right next to you. And try to pry you out of the cockpit of your thing. Roll a whole save.
How's a 30?
You are absolutely fine.
Oh my
And that's
God.
a full action, so he tries to like scratch at your feet and just with like one foot you just stomp on him and he just cannot move. Alright, the other one's gonna take his turn. Where would you like him to move?
I'd like him. What's his movement?
He could move up to 4 spaces.
Send him careening off into the depths of space, dude. Fuck this guy.
How about like that?
Where?
Like.
Okay. So he goes 1, 2, stepping over your mine.
So he's gonna take. Is it 2 or 3 heat? Let me double check. Also, it's not a mine. It's
Oh, a little like thing floating around him.
yeah. It's 1 second. It's a dimensional emblem, and he takes 2 heat.
Okay, he takes 2 more heat.
Does
And
it then
anything else?
disappear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he jumps into the space. And the space begins to float away. Unless you can fly, you can't change your direction in space. Unless you have something that can let you fly. So, he's just fucking gone.
Bye-bye.
Well, let's go ahead and take the turn with the other Jackal Hive
At
here.
least he's warm enough to maybe survive the cold of space.
You're right. Sweet. So this other hive is going to go ahead and move to here, sort of stepping out of the cover of the Razor Swarm that the other one deployed. And it is going to deploy its own Razor Swarm. Also, characters start their turn and partially then they remove it. Okay, so Going to use its quick action. Oh, it's going to Livewire just out of its sensor, so it's actually going to end up targeting Dynamite with both of these. It's going to first quick tech Dynamite with a drone barrage. Her E defense is actually 15, so she's fine.
Dang.
Only
And-
15, please.
And then it's going to follow up by deploying Razor Swarms. So make them place out.
Uh-huh. Yeah, only 15 E defense.
Yeah.
So low.
I know, right?
Yeah, we're over here with what, 18?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be just those 8, not that 9th one down below, or that 8th one down below. So that space is now Razor Swarm. There you can see what it does. Basically, characters start their turn there, or move into it for the first time on a round, take 4 burn damage.
But you can blow those up, right? You can destroy these? We've done that before.
They're drone. Well, once you kill them, I think they... No, each of which persists for the rest of the scene or until the hive is destroyed.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that's going to bring us to the next round. Who would like to go first?
I would love to go first.
Yeah.
Alright, go right ahead.
I say to Wells, who's on me. So, should I let that boy keep floating into space, or should I pull him back to kill him to try to win my bet?
It's every boy's dream to float out into space. Let him have it.
You know what? You're right. He's an astronaut now, boy. And I am going to activate my Omni Harpoon. Grappling this Breacher, the Spectre, and the Sentinel, but not the Breacher that's floating into space. He's out of my range. And they all make hull saves. Save target 14. Or
Okay.
they're pulled adjacent to me and knocked prone. That bastard. How dare he make the save?
Oh, well,
How
you already
dare
have
they?
Grappled, don't you? Yeah.
Hey! So the Spectre is pulled adjacent to me and knocked prone. And immobilized. And take 6 damage, and the other ones take half damage.
Alright. That is going to put the Spectre down 1 structure damage.
Nice.
Impaired.
What are...
And the others take half damage.
Yep.
Isn't it, like, no longer invisible if it's impaired? That's one of its things?
Yeah, can you check invisible while I do damage to these
Well,
people?
no, it was one of... It was its invisible ability. Like, there was a list of things that would make it no longer invisible.
It just says it's permanently invisible.
Alright, then never...
Are you thinking hidden?
Yes, I was thinking about hidden. Yep.
The other ones take half damage, the other ones take 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so then I'm going to attack the Spectre with my nanocarbon sword.
Do you want
Alright,
to
it is invisible. And you miss.
Alright, when I miss, I can target another
Calculated.
thing in threat and line of sight, so I hit the Breacher instead. And I am grappling him. So I get plus an accuracy for grappling, plus an accuracy for him being prone,
Yep.
plus an accuracy for this being my first melee attack. I might get more, but 3's enough.
Is it your first one?
Oh, baby.
You missed the first one, technically. Well, I guess you didn't really. Sure, you can do it. Yeah, 9 damage. It's a crit.
Okay, so when I... oh, no, it's only when I roll a natural 20 that happens. But when I crit... the first time I crit with a melee attack, I deal 3 kinetic damage to all characters and objects of my choice within threat, other than the one I just attacked. So I'll deal 3 damage to the Spectre.
And him, I'm assuming?
No, other than the one I attacked.
Oh, okay.
And when I hit with a heavy melee weapon, I can make another melee attack with the same weapon as a free action against a different character than threat and line of sight. So now I make another attack against the Spectre.
Oh, yes.
It hits!
Yeah!
You want lock on?
I would love lock on.
Cool.
Grapple.
Just remember, you have to. I'm pretty sure you have to get that lock on at the beginning of their turn. Wells.
Oh, sorry. We can cancel that. Let me reread.
It's fine for this one. Just try to remember that going forward.
No, we can. It's an easy cancel.
Oh well. Okay. Should I re-roll without?
No, that's fine. We'll stick with it for now.
It's prone and you're grappling anyway. So like.
I'm not grappling that one.
But it's prone.
Oh, actually, so yeah, I should have rolled with 2. Oh, I rolled a 6 on my thing anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's a 13 hit it.
A 13 is not hit.
Reliable 3 though.
Yeah, reliable 3.
Which is enough to destroy it.
Yeah!
Hey. Oh, when I hit the breacher, I would also like to consume a die to do a free ram against him.
Alright.
Does an 18 hit him?
Yes.
Alright, I ram him and just knock him prone again for 2 more damage.
Double prone.
And then whenever
prone.
whenever I grapple or ram successfully, I can take another grapple or ram, so I'll ram him again. For another 2 damage.
2, okay. Cool.
And then, because I'm grappling him, I will do a free 4 damage to him.
A free 4 damage to him. Okay. Yeah, well, he's not feeling too great after that turn.
And that is my turn.
Slam that
And
thing.
I would then like to.
I always forget how much we do together.
I know it's a little crazy.
I say, if there's any way that you could bring that sentinel over to me, that would be helpful. But also, you do you.
Well, I'm gonna tech attack that sentinel.
Or just send him into deep space as well.
Get him out of here, man.
Sorry, so when you tech attack the Sentinel, just so you know... Oh, I'm thinking someone else.
Yeah, it's a Spectre.
Yeah, it's the Spectre who's defended. Yeah, that means it definitely hits.
I'm not gonna hurt. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna hurl him into the Duat.
Yeah.
Well, he's taking 2 heat, and what I am gonna do is do another invade quick tech option I have called Puppet Systems, which automatically makes my target move its maximum speed in the direction of my choice.
Which way would you like him to move?
What's his speed?
His speed is... Well, he moves his max speed, which doesn't necessarily tell you. He's gonna move 5 spaces. Which way do you want him to move?
Let's see.
Nice.
And I'll keep going in that path.
Forever. Goodbye. At least they'll be out there together.
It was so funny. I was talking to Blake. Do you remember me talking after the last session of like, it's all my tech attack. I have so many, but they're almost all of them are like movement based.
And here we are, the perfect situation for movement-based attacks.
You just yeet boys into space.
You really do eat boys into space. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead.
I have another quick attack.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just realizing something went wrong when I leveled up my character or something. Because I don't have any of my license levels for Hydra anymore. And so I'm missing systems.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. Yeah. Does that mean I can't use a Hydra system that I have?
You can, as long as you just have it on CompCon.
Okay.
Like so you know what we're rolling.
Yeah, no, I'll pull it up on CompCon. I'm gonna do their what is it called? Because like it's not on. They're not on CompCon anymore. I'm just missing 3 license levels. I don't know.
You're not on CompCon either.
Which is not his.
Well, I had them. Yeah. I had them on CompCon. I don't have them right now for some reason. I don't know why. But I can pull it up easily. Hydra. Where's the menu that shows you the systems for each
licenses?
Since this Sentinel has 2 rounds in a turn, 2 turns in a round, it's just gonna each turn go 5 spaces further away.
Okay, found it. I'm gonna do my guide the flock quick tech action. Move any number of drones within sensors, including those belonging to other characters, up to 4 spaces in different directions.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move these ones south 4 to get them off them, and these ones like southeast 4 to get them out of soft cover.
You can move individual drones. These are swarms.
Let me read it for you. Move any number of drones within sensors, including those belonging to other characters.
Oh. Okay, sure. So you're moving these ones where?
I'm moving these ones like southeast, like in this direction 4.
Okay.
And these ones like south, like somewhere down here 4.
Oops. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. Wow, this is really your fight.
Yeah. Your utility is out of control right now.
Alright, well I guess, is that it for your turn then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take a turn with one of these hives next. The hive is first going to see if it can recharge its Razor Swarm. It does not. It's going to first go ahead and target Dynamite with the Drone Barrage once again because she's in range. Misses. And then it's going to... It's going to move, and it's going to leap into space to here. It's still floating. It won't land until the end of its next turn, but it's just trying to get a little bit closer. In doing so, it has a Hunter-Killer Nexus it can now fire as a skirmish action, and it is in range. It realizes Dynamite...
Disadvantage or something, because it's floating?
No, enemies get advantage on attacking it, or accuracy on attacking it. But if you're floating, it doesn't affect your attacking ability. Right. It's gonna go for you, Livewire, because Dynamite has really high E defense. It can target the same character twice, so it's gonna hit you twice. This is a smart attack. Does he?
Okay.
You know how it works.
Miss.
15.
Hit. That one hits.
That's 3 burn.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess 3 burn, so. Do you take 3 heat right away when you take 3 burn?
It's damage.
Or is it the damage? You take 3 damage right away?
Yeah.
And then again, you'll take it at the end of your turn. Yeah.
Unless you can get rid of it, yeah.
Unless you do the engineer check.
And that check happens automatically, or is this...
At the end of your turn,
Okay.
you get to take it.
You could also
Cool.
just use a full action to stabilize, I believe. Fear burn. All right, who wants to go next?
Any strong feelings?
I mean, I've got stuff I can do, but it's nothing like pressing or urgent.
Neither
you've got-
is mine. Why don't you take it?
Okay.
I say, just privately to Livewire. Livewire, bro, I need you to do me a solid and not let Dynamite last hit anything up there. You gotta get the final kill on every single one of those mechs.
I would love to go next.
I'm on it.
I need this.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh! Dynamite wants to go next!
Yo, Dynamite, it's 1-0. I don't know what you're doing. Are you asleep up there?
You're going first every round, because I think you need the edge or something.
Look, if so many of these pirates weren't getting thrown into space, I'd be up more kills than this.
Yeah, whatever happened to ladies first.
Oh.
I'd have to be talking to a lady for that.
I think I've been in a prison too long to know what you meant by that.
It was just a dig on your behavior not being ladylike. I grew up with literal ladies.
Shut up and punch some pirates!
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, so who is going next? Technically, according to the rules, whoever took the last turn nominates who goes next.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
So you
So,
guys get to pick.
Wells, who would you like to go next?
Don't do this to me, Wells.
Livewire goes.
Alright, Livewire.
Hell yeah. Alright. First off, I am going to protocol stable steady, so extra accuracy for all rifles this turn. And then I'm going to railgun the closer jackal hives. That's 2 accuracy on that because it is floating.
Yeah.
Almost used the wrong gun again. I'm so used to clicking that weapon space because it's where my big gun was on Pegasus.
Yeah, 15's definitely gonna hit.
Okay.
6 points of damage.
This motherfucker's taking so much damage. Jesus.
Yeah. And then after that, I am going to smart gun the second hive. I am also in the danger zone now. Yeah, he's within range. So he's getting smart gunned.
The second one, so this one over here?
Yeah, the further one.
Okay.
22. Okay. And I believe... Let me double check this. Since that was my first attack that dealt damage during the danger zone, it also takes 2 heat. So 4 damage plus 2 heat.
Plus 2 heat. Sweet. Oh, do you have,
Nuclear Cavalier, yeah.
What a coincidence.
I wonder who else has that.
Okay, yeah, and then... That one's not dead yet, I don't want to move past it. Alright, and then I am just gonna try to, I guess, clear that burn at the end of my turn, which is an engineering check. Correct?
Yeah, sorry. Yep.
Please. No, oh, bad.
Yeah. So you fail a check, and that means you
Now
take...
it's 6, right?
No, so actually we got that wrong. The damage doesn't increase from the end of the turn damage.
Oh, okay.
I was rereading the rules, and I was surprised by that one. It actually only goes up when they inflict more burn on you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can double check it, but I think that's what it said when I was reading it. Like, so you just take the what was it, 3, 4, what it was?
It was 3.
Okay, so you just take that 3 again.
Okay. That'll be it for me then.
Cool. Basically, these other two people are going to go next. Well, I'll take the one who's laying down. He'll go next. He's going to just go ahead and fire his dual shotgun at Jaeger.
My screen still says game paused.
Yep.
Oh, I paused it. That's why. Alright, he's going to go ahead and fire a dual shotgun at you. He gets extra difficulty because you're adjacent.
Miss. Miss.
Alright. That's it for him. So, Livewire, who goes next?
I don't need to go next. You can let
Let's have Dynamite go next.
Hey, Dynamite's turn.
Maybe she can save me from getting my ass blown up next turn.
Okay, let's see what Dynamite would like to do. Dynamite is going to start her turn by moving. Thing is, her movement range is so bad.
What's her movement?
3.
Oh,
That's no good.
That's worse than me. Yikes.
She's slow. She's just a slow little time bomb moving across the field.
Sure is.
I just want to make sure I have everything right here. Okay, so she's going to start by moving 3. 1, 2, 3. And then she is going to immediately use her... What's the overboost one? That you take 1.
Overcharge.
She's going to immediately overcharge 1 and to get an extra boost to move her adjacent. Because she took heat damage, her destruction of the Temple of Enemies of Ra increases to 2, and her charged exoskeleton lashes out and does 2 AP energy to this thing immediately next to her. After that, she is going to first use 1 quick action to looks like I did a little too much here. Okay, so she's going to use a quick action to try and Ferris Slash this Jackal Hive and get it to move closer to her. Try to bring them all over. Let's see if it works, though. So, Ferris Slash. If they're hostile, it makes an agility save or it's pulled 5 spaces. Her save target is 14. Agility save. Oh, okay. Ooh. It is not pulled, which is unfortunate for her. So she's just going to finish the turn with firing her... She'll fire a Catalyst Pistol at this Jackal Hive, which is going to inflict 2 heat on her. Again, that's enough to destroy this hive. Her heat tank ticks up to a 3. She's at 1 point. She has 3 heat, and her charge dies at a 3. Plus, since she made an attack with a auxiliary ranged weapon, she should have accuracy on it too, but I missed that one. Her gunslinger die ticks down to a 5.
Sure does.
Okay, that's it for her turn. Let's go ahead and, I guess, do both these floaty boys out here, because that's who's next.
Well, I haven't gone yet either, remember.
Oh, I didn't take a turn to that other hive yet either, so I can do that one too. Yeah, I'll just go ahead. Did I do this second hive? I guess I did it, huh?
Nope.
Alright, cool. Second hive's gonna go. He's gonna try and does not recharge his thing. But he can try and hunter kill our Nexus. He's gonna go ahead and target Dynamite because she's there. Yeah, that's a miss. Drone barrage her. Hey, that's a hit. The target is either immobilized and impaired till the end of next turn, or they immediately move 5 spaces in a direction chosen by the hive. She is going to... She's going to let the hive move her.
Seems like a bad choice.
Is she? Well...
Bye, Dynamite.
She's a trick up her sleeve, potentially. Nah, you know what? She's just going to become mobilized and impaired until the end of her next turn. And she'll take another 2 heat, which puts her at 4 for her raw die. Mm-hmm. And if anyone was near her, they would take shock damage. And she's immobilized and impaired till her next turn. Okay, Yandrew.
Well, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna throw down my little boy. You know my boy.
Yeah. The lad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, technically I forgot she's resistant to heat, so she's only 3 heat.
Oh no, you're measuring for some reason. Alright, you go there. Alright, I'm gonna take a step forward. Just one. Oh no. Oh no! My mouse said no. Regardless, 1 step forward to get here. And then I will move 1, 2, and then leap of faith my way out here.
Nice.
My last movement. I'm technically on the other, like my foot is touching here.
Yeah, on the next turn you'll land with your 1 movement, and then you'll have the rest of your movement. Right now you are
Well, look, my foot
airborne.
is on the asteroid, though.
Yeah, but like...
I'm stepping.
2/3 of you're like landing.
Can I just boost? Because I have an action.
Yeah, if you boost, he'll make it.
Yeah, I want to boost, so that's 1. Okay, here we go. 2, 3.
Keep fucking going.
4. I'm flying, baby.
All right. Cool.
And then because I didn't make any attacks or anything, I get to reload my Cyclone Pulse Rifle with my Roland Chamber for free and put 2 more bullets into my chest. That's my turn.
Sick. Okay, let's go ahead and take the turn with these guys.
These
Does anything happen, or does this drift out in space?
They just go, huh?
So I'll delete them if no one's gonna do anything. I can just delete them.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna roll 2d6 real quick because I forgot to do that for my prototype weapon.
Okay. Also, at the end of the round, more enemies' reinforcements are going to appear.
Of course they are.
Okay, so down on the bottom side, we get some more veteran breachers appearing. Let me decide where these guys should appear. I think we'll go 1 here and 1 on like this wreckage down here. And then on the top side of the map, we got a swarm of grunts appearing. Oh, that's not going to be good for the
pet?
for the kill count.
Oh no! I gotta get up there. Oh no!
Okay, with all his boys in the combat tracker. And that brings us to the next round. Who would like to go first? Yandrew, you nominate.
Does anybody have a strong feeling?
I always want to go first.
You know what? I'm gonna go first.
Nice.
Because I can do that. By which I, of course, mean I'm gonna fucking land.
It's really struggling.
3. good enough. I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker down here with my Cyclone Pulse Rifle. This Jackal Breacher veteran.
Bottom right.
Yep.
Okay.
Cause I want it. Or wait. Am I in range? I am. I'm gonna shoot the Jackal Hive up here, actually, to help out my bro. Sort of a waste of a Cyclone Pulse Rifle round, but hey, gotta do it. 25, and then there's an additional 1 explosive damage on top of the 21 kinetic damage that comes out.
It's dead.
Yeah.
It is absolutely destroyed.
Fucking nothing left of that thing, huh? And I'm gonna say to Braxton,
I got you, bro! Yeah, thanks, but like, if you could leave him with like a little bit left, remember that's the goal, just a little bit left.
She was gonna kill, whatever. And then, to help out my bro a little bit more, I am going to overcharge. Once.
Oh, you killed that one up there.
Yeah, I killed that one up there,
Oh.
so she couldn't do it.
Never mind, I take it back. You're slaying it.
Thanks. I am going to then, overcharge to fire my prototype weapon at the one that I was originally targeting. And
Sweet.
I am gonna, it's got the tweaked optics. I'm not gonna take heat to like make it a cone or a blast or anything. But I am going to use Sabot ammo out of my ammo case to make the attack AP.
Okay. Cool.
Prototype weapon.
24 hits. 8 points of damage. Armor piercing. Nice.
Yeah, 8 points of armor piercing damage. And that's that. That's my turn.
Cool.
Oh, and I put 2 more bullets into my chest. Because I can do that. Yep, that's it.
Okay, let's go ahead and take a turn with this breacher. Breacher's gonna go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, moving up to here. Oh, you are just out of range.
Move again.
You know what? It will move again.
I'm shooting his ass with my
You
pistol.
can't, because it ignores engagement.
It's not engagement.
Oh, well, I
it's
guess it
Overwatch.
doesn't ignore Overwatch,
Yeah,
does
it's
it? Yeah.
Overwatch. Shooting him
Cool.
with my fucking pistol. Get out
Go
of
for
here.
it. It's gonna breach ram you.
He's gonna try. Where's my hand cannon? There you go. Ooh.
Ooh, you're gonna miss. So it's gonna move.
Reliable one, baby!
Nice. As you fire, it charges through and barrels through you. As it hits you, you must make an agility save, or you are pushed out of the way and knocked prone.
Yeah, agility ain't my thing, so we'll see how this fucking goes, huh?
Hey, you made it. You're not
Also,
knocked and
I
knocked
actually
prone.
can't be moved or knocked prone by any mech that is smaller than me, so actually, doesn't
Oh,
matter.
okay. Well, he
Get
charges
fucked,
through
buddy.
you then. And he says, "Oh, okay." But that was a quick attack or quick action, so he's gonna go and dual shock in you.
Go for it. Yeah. No. -1 doesn't hit actually.
Oh.
Alright, I'll take 7.
Okay,
I'll take
cool.
7 damage from his thing.
All right, who would you like to have go next, Yandrew?
Braxton.
Braxton.
You know it, baby. All right.
Braxton, I'm gonna give you lock on.
Against which one?
I'm just giving you lock on against the one you're grappling at the beginning of the turn.
Okay. I am going to, with this guy that I'm grappling, just jump over to here.
Does he go through?
Yeah, I move here first, so he gets pulled onto the.
If you're moving there, you got to keep going in a straight line, so you're moving off the asteroid.
Yeah, he's jumping.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just jump to here.
Yeah, you pull him through the thing.
Holding him dangling in space.
So he takes 2 heat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. You jump over.
Then I'm going to attack with my nanocarbon sword. I'm going to attack the breacher up here that I'm not grappling.
Cool. Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
So 13 hit.
Hit? Yep.
Alright, he takes 10 damage. And you know how it is when I hit. I get to make my free attack against another target.
Your turn just keeps going and going.
So then I turn and attack the guy that I'm grappling and is prone. Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit the breach. Oh, 11 does hit the breacher. I'm done.
Alright, I do 7 damage to him.
That is going to be a structure damage against him.
Roll a 1. Fuck.
4.
Oh.
Okay, let me roll a d6 here. He loses all weapons on a mount of his choice. So, does he want to lose his dual shotguns or his dual shotguns? He no longer has dual shotguns.
Alright, I'm just gonna drag his worthless little hide around with me for a while. Did we decide that I could be grappling multiple people?
Omni Harpoon, right? Doesn't it do that?
It doesn't actually grapple, it just pulls them adjacent and prone.
I don't know if you can grapple multiple people. You can look it up when it's not your turn.
Okay, well then I will just, because I hit with a melee attack, ram this guy on the ground twice. Well, if I hit with the first one.
Knock him into space.
No, I'm just beating him.
You can't.
Just slamming him with my ram.
You can grapple more than one people.
Oh, so then actually instead, since I hit this breacher up here.
Oh, but if multiple people are grappling against you, they can try to team up to grapple you, right?
Yes.
And their size would count as 2 against
Two
you.
size 1 allied characters are grappling a single size 2 enemy. The allied characters count as a combined size 2 and can try to drag their foe around. So they would be.
I'm not too worried about it.
If you.
They'd be the same size as me.
That's true.
For the grapple.
So you just have to make.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll to grapple that one up there. 17 grapple him.
Yes.
So it pulls me and this guy up to him. And then, because I got a grapple, I'm going to try to knock him prone. Does a 24 knock him prone?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I do 2 damage to him. Then I'm going to attack with my next weapon, which attacks both of them. My Tiger Hunter Combat Sheath. So I attack the one that's taken structure first. I get an extra accuracy because I'm grappling him. Oh, I should have had one more, but it's fine. Aha, I crit!
Yes, that hits, and you crit.
And so when I crit, I do 3 damage to the other guy.
Jesus Christ.
And then I attack the other guy with it.
Mm-hmm.
He's also grappled and prone.
There you go.
Alright, that'll hit.
Okay,
I only get to do the
a,
extra crit damage once.
That's the structure on him. Hey! He's destroyed.
Ooh, baby.
This turn. What are you at, 2?
2 to 1. Right
That's
now.
2. And then I'll do another D6 of damage against this guy that I'm grappling for free.
Okay.
3 damage.
Also, I disconnected So I used to say the first time he attacked the guy prone with consuming my lock on, he takes 3 damage from my autopod.
So there's 3 more damage on that guy.
All right.
Oh.
Cool. All right.
And
Is
now,
now it's your turn.
Now Wells gets to go.
and now Wells gets to go. And Wells is gonna tech attack this breacher right here. Oh, also during this last, I remade my entire character in CompCon to fix my problems.
Oh, okay.
So remember to remind me to re-upload.
Sweet. Yeah.
He's jumping that away.
He's prone.
Yep. Yes, he is.
He's
Yes,
prone and
he
grappled
absolutely
though,
is.
isn't he?
No, the
No, it's
guy
the other
down
one.
there.
Bottom left of the map.
Oh, bye. Oh, fucking bye!
He's gone.
He barely even got to be part of things.
He didn't get his turn yet.
Bye!
He just shows up and immediately leaps into space.
This fucking dream team of Braxton and Wells right now.
Oh, it's so
And
good.
I guess I'll tech attack the poor grappled guy.
Cool. Yeah. That hits.
Go away.
What do I want to do to him?
Oh wait, give him 24 heat.
So that's a lot of
Maximum
heat.
danger zone.
2 heat and I'm gonna look
Yeah,
on
the
comp.
flames. They're sick.
Yeah, they're cool as fuck, dude. This is such a cool effect.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm hoping that with the next update that I can do way more automation stuff. So excited.
Yeah.
I hate that I'm fighting all these guys with structure down here. And then it's like, oh, here's 4 scouts.
If
One
only-
HP, 1 structure.
If only my railgun wasn't ordnance and I could fire it after moving, I could get up there and just take them all out in one shot.
Hey, one of these days, in fact, next license level, I'll be able to teleport your ass, so we can make that happen.
Ooh.
Like, actually teleport this time.
I guess I'll just disable his life support so he gets 1+1 difficulty on all saves until he reboots.
Okay, he's not going anywhere.
He's
Just gonna let him be.
This dude's fucked, dude.
Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Yep.
I'm just not gonna. I'm just gonna take a turn with him. Now, we'll go ahead and take a scout turn instead. It'll be fun. Alright, so Dynamite is immobilized, so she's going to be targeted with an orbital strike.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what these
Oh.
guys do.
There's someone else on the map?
Yeah, there's scouts upstairs.
Scouts upstairs. So it is going to deploy an orbital strike here. So at the end of next round, it creates a burst
Oh, so
2.
She'll be able to go.
Oh, it's burst 2.
It's very
We're doing burst 1 in the last combat. Should be everything within 2 spaces of this, not just 1. So it'll do 20 points of energy damage, or 16 points of energy damage to knock.
But she will be able to move before that goes off. Because it's the end of next round, right? It
In
hasn't gone yet this turn.
theory,
Yeah. Well, we'll
unless
see.
the other ones do something
Happens.
to her. Correct. Okay, who's going next? Wells and I guess technically Wells went at the end of the turn. So Wells, who do you want to go next? Dynamite or Livewire?
Dynamite or Livewire? Livewire again.
All right, Livewire, you're up.
Sweet. Let me just check something really quick. Is this ground I can stand on, or is that too far
Yeah,
back?
we'll say.
Okay. Cool. In that case, I am going to use my full movement to get over there. And then
8 spaces?
I can move 8 spaces.
So fast.
That's crazy space horse mech. You still have like weird horse legs, even though you're not the Pegasus anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's what the full action that would clear my heat would also clear my burn, correct? Or would I have to pick when I use that?
Let me check, because there's 2 different lists you pick from.
Okay.
You can clear all heat and exposed, and clear any burn affecting your mech. You can do both of those.
Okay, cool. I am going to do that then. So, bye-bye heat. And burn's gone as well. Okay. Then, I'm going to overcharge for one more quick action.
Right.
And I'm going to skirmish with my... When you skirmish, it's one mount, right?
Yeah.
Not just one weapon?
It's it's one mount, and if there is an auxiliary on that mount, you can then attack that auxiliary.
So I'm gonna skirmish with my main ox mount. Smart gun on this top scout.
Alrighty.
14 hit.
14 does not hit the scout.
E-defense, though?
Oh, smart.
Yeah, E-defense.
And yes, it does.
Okay. So that's 4 damage.
The scout goes by.
And then I'm going to use my pistol on this second scout.
Okay, go ahead and fire.
Reliable 1, though.
Reliable 1, though.
Sorry.
Reliable 1. Done.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Bro, that is what I'm talking about.
Just rolled up.
You're still on fire, though, huh?
Yeah. I don't know why
We're
that's
on fire.
going on.
Oh, like sometimes you have to like bump it up 1 and then bump it back down again 1 for
okay.
Kind of weird, kind of slow. Okay, cool. So next, let me just take a look at a condition. If you are immobilized, you can't make any movement at all, right?
No movement.
Even if you have like an ability that teleports you.
I don't know. Shit, dog. I don't know. Let me check.
Okay, while you check, I'll run someone else's turn.
They can't make any voluntary movements, although involuntary movements are unaffected. So I think if you have an ability that would move you without you specifically choosing to move, then yeah.
So like teleportation would work?
I think so.
Well, that feels like voluntary. I feel like
It's
the involuntary movement is like
It's
someone else
moving
forcing
you.
you to move.
Yeah.
Yes, that seems like that makes sense to me. Judging on everyone else's condition, I'm gonna go ahead and just take a turn with another scout. Because the other people aren't doing so hot. This scout's gonna use two quick actions. First, it's gonna do a marker rifle attack. It's smart, so it's gonna go after Livewire.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's an 18. You are locked on it. For as long as you have locked on, you have shredded. You cannot hide or become invisible. I don't think shredded really affects you anyway, but you are now locked on. And then it's going to use its other quick action to launch a cloaking field, causing both of these two to become invisible.
Is that Eye of Horus still active, or?
No, it's over, but it's a quick action to use it again.
Okay, that brings us to Dynamite's turn.
Shoot those motherfuckers, Dynamite.
Unfortunately, Dynamite is
close range combatant.
She's a close range combatant, and she is impaired and immobilized, which kind of sucks for her. So, wait, what is this? It just says once per round, a unique. So I guess it's like a protocol then.
Yeah.
Doesn't say like quick action or action or anything.
Then it's a protocol.
Cool. Because she can't do much besides probably attack, I suppose.
Oh, I know what teleport you're trying to do.
Doesn't matter, she can't
I
teleport.
know, but I was like, what teleport does Manticore have? I remember.
Ooh, there's some weird ones.
It's a fun one.
Yeah. Wow, she really can't do anything. I guess she will try to.
She can clear conditions by doing a stabilize.
Which can she clear? That's a full action
All
to stabilize?
conditions. Clear a condition that wasn't caused by one of your own system's talents, etc. So she can just do that, and then she can move if she wants. It's a full round action, but she's
gonna do that, and then she's going to
overcharge because
move and overcharge.
do, yeah.
That's what she likes to do.
What have you done to me? I was gonna win.
No, so it clears everything?
One.
Oh, one? She'll clear immobilize, absolutely.
And she can also
and
mark an HP, one repair to store all HP or clear all her heat, but I know she doesn't want to do that.
She does not want to do that. She wants that heat right where it is. Cool. So she is then going to go ahead and... Why is her range so bad? That's the downside here.
Yeah, I don't know that I will be ever happy playing something with sub 20 range on all weapons.
Alright, she's gonna go crazy and... So super heavies take a full round, but
Yes.
heavy takes a quick act. Heavy can be a skirmish?
Yep.
Sweet. She's gonna jump into space, the full 3 spaces. And she's going to fire with her arc projector, which
no.
gives her 1 heat damage. And because she has the... give me a moment here, sorry. Because she is attacking with a... Oh, they're not within range 3, so she doesn't get the free accuracy. Okay, never mind. Oh, she will have to take the overheat stuff as well, so that puts her at... Wait, is that all 6 points on her Raw?
What?
On the destruction of the temple enemies of Raw? Every time she takes heat damage, it increases the charge by 1.
If she does both of these, it will be, if she overheats and then does a weapon that overheats.
Well, she herself doesn't overheat, but
Well,
she herself is about to
overcharges and then
create a big-ass explosion.
sure is. Uh-oh, Livewire.
It's okay. She's kind of into this kind of thing, so she's going to go ahead and fire her arc projector anyway. Let me also determine how much she takes from this. Oh, that puts her in the danger zone, too.
Does extra damage or something. Because
You may deal...
I love this build, man. It's so fun.
I would love to play this one for real. The first attack roll you make on your turn while in the danger zone deals +2 heat on a hit.
Not that it matters. It
Oh.
means they die.
Instead, it's going to deal yeah. So, okay. Well, okay, let's go ahead and just roll our attack now. Watch it just fucking miss. Nope, he hits.
They're invisible.
They're invisible, though.
Oh, you're so right, I forgot. Oh, she hits the first one, and then she can also make a secondary attack against a different character within range 3 of the first target, because it arcs.
Yeah.
As long as there are new Val targets in range. However, each attack generates 1 heat. Secondary attacks can't deal bonus damage. So let's figure out how much damage this explosion does to her first, as she sets that off.
The explosion doesn't do any damage to her. It only does damage to people around.
No, it does. I was reading. It does a burst 2, and burst 2 targets the person it's centered on.
Oh, well, I played that.
So she's about to take 6d6 energy damage. Ideally, she would have been next to some people when that happened. But she is resistant to energy. And she's going to try and make an engineering save. Or take 10 energy damage, potentially. Oh, she takes 5 energy damage.
Wow.
And let's see if it hits the second one. Hey, rolls high, so she's going to take another heat from firing this again. She's no longer resistant to heat, however.
If the burst is an attack, the user or target is not affected by the attack unless specified.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Otherwise, that ability would be fucking garbage.
It would be kind of bad, but like they have such good resistance to everything that does that I could understand.
Yeah, it doesn't hit her though. It just hits in the AoE around her.
Okay, sweet. So she ends up destroying both of those with an arc projector.
Damn it.
And she's at 3 points, and she took a lot of heat to get there. And now she's just drifting through space. Sick. Okay, cool. So that's gonna be her turn.
She's ahead of me now, huh?
Sure is.
Yeah,
But she got a boy.
ahead of you.
She got a boy.
Alright, I guess this breacher who's at your feet is gonna attack you.
With what?
Actually, it's gonna. Wait. And it already used its prying claws too. It's gonna try and break free of your grapple.
It has difficulty.
I don't remember how that works.
It's a whole save.
I don't know. I rolled a 5 on a whole save.
You just gotta make a whole save that's better than 5. So. You literally couldn't lose even if you rolled a 1.
Okay.
He
Nice.
could do a quick tech to try to get rid of my thing. Or if he just gives up, that's fine too.
Resigns himself to the
Well, is it not his full action to try and break free the hull?
I think
Or is that a quick?
I can double check.
I have different things. One is
No, it's a quick
tech,
action.
one is a full. Yeah.
It's a quick.
This one I thought.
Alright.
Well,
Is it
ending
do
a
a-
grapple is a quick tech, yeah, or a quick.
He'll do a little. He'll do. So it was doing engineering to break out of your thing.
Systems.
Systems. No. Not gonna beat your
17 to-
save. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So if I were a spiteful DM, I would not spawn reinforcements so that you could not beat her. You can only tie.
Hey, could I request that we either don't spawn reinforcements or like take a pause here because I gotta get up at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
It is
It's 12:30.
12:30. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry.
We just pick
he
up
failed
from
it.
here last time or next time. Ugh.
Yeah. Request granted. Guess what? No response. No reinforcements are gonna spawn.
Oh no, but we could just spawn reinforcements anyway. Just next time if you want.
Okay. You want to start off with fighting reinforcements?
I'm fine. I'm fine to start in combat if you guys are. I just like have to go to bed because I gotta work tomorrow.
Well, yeah. Sorry, I lost track of time there.
No, no worries. We started super late because of technical difficulties anyway. But Michael, you said something happened.
Oh no, it's just he takes 2 heat for failing the save against me.
Oh. Cool. Okay, so we will
That's the end of
pick
the
up
round,
there
right?
at the very end of the round. Exactly. Stop that music. It's fun.
Sorry to cut it short. I just like gotta get up so early.
No, that's fine. I totally wasn't watching. So cool. Yeah. Hey, I mean, join us next week when we pick back up on this heroic rescue and see who wins this fun little contest, and see if they get out of there before dynamite explodes. That's all I got.
I mean, explodes again.
Explodes again.
Explodes for real.